Hello and welcome to the world that is Sweet Adelines. It is a very interesting organisation that we have. We love everything about it. Okay. And this is a
How's my sexy voice?
and it's an amazing. She's telling me she's amazing, and she's giving me a thumbs up.
Test, 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 test. Do I sound sexy to you?
1, 2, 3.
Test, test, test.
And then they're like, oh, sorry, we forgot to tell you you're lying. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. It is fantastic to be with you here today at Region 35's first ever webcast. I'm Liz and I'm part of Roxy Quartet, and we are New Zealand's 2019 Quartet champions, and we are absolutely delighted to be your webcast hosts for today and tomorrow, so we hope you tune in again tomorrow. We are going to introduce you to... We're going to introduce you to... Oh, turn the technology off.
We've gone amateur already.
I'm going to pass you straight to Jacosa, who's going to introduce herself. She is our lead.
Hi, I'm Jacosa Bruce, and I am the lead of Roxy Quartet, the 2019 champion quartet. Seems like so long ago now, since we've all had that opportunity to be able to do something like we have going on today. I'm going to talk about our wonderful judges that we have looking after us today that are going to do levels for all of the participants today. So for panel chair and expression, we have Vicky Mabry. Showmanship judge, we have Becky Hine. Music judge, we have Dana Guttenson. And sound, we have Beth Smith. It's going to be a fabulous day. We're really looking forward to it.
Hi, so I'm Claire, I'm the baritone of Roxy Quartet. We just want to say welcome to everybody who's viewing from overseas and within New Zealand. We're so excited to be here. Everyone's getting ready on stage, which is great. Luckily no rises this morning, which is fantastic. But we would be not too far off the mic testing quartet, and the mic testing quartet is Euphoria. They are also singing later on in the program, but they're going to mic test for us very shortly, and I'll pass you on to our bass.
Morena everyone, I'm Shelley Phillips, the bass of Roxy, though I've only been a bass for a couple of years, previously a lead, go leads. I just want to let you know if you've got any shout outs, you can send us a message via our Facebook page, Roxy Quartet. You can email us roxyquartet@gmail.com, or we are following the YouTube feed. If you've got a shout out in there, we will try and get to it. So yes, feel free to send us a shout out. There's 4 of us, so we've all got a job to do. So keep us busy. Keep us busy.
One thing we want to be clear about, this isn't a usual competition, right? We don't have, it's not a normal SAI competition, but it's a national event that our region's hosting. But we do have 3 categories that our competitors are entering into. So the first one is evaluation, so you'll be pretty familiar with that. The other one is a national competition, so it'd be like SAI, but it's just a New Zealand award. And then the last one is performance, so if they want to do a performance opportunity. And our judges, they are going to be giving each of our competitors a level, but not a score. And what was the other thing I was going to say? And they'll get feedback from the judges, and then the way we determine who's going to be the winner at the end of the contest is by audience choice vote. So every member of the audience has been given a voting card, and so your guess will be as good as ours, I think, as to who will win on the day.
While I've got the chance, if my 2 girls are watching, hi Caitlin, hi Charlotte.
We're going to get the shout outs done to our families right now. I doubt my children are watching. They're 11 and 14 and not at all interested in what mum's doing, except if she's going to bring them a gift back from Christchurch. Not like it's overseas or anything, but anyway, it is overseas. We're in the South Island, so we just wanted to share with you a little about New Zealand culture as we go on. So we are in Aotearoa, which is Christchurch in Māori. We all have Māori names for our cities here. Some are already originally named Māori names, but some of them have English names, and so we're going to run through a few of those as we go along. But we are in Aotearoa, which is Christchurch. We are in the Isaac Theatre.
I wish we could show you how beautiful this theatre is.
We might be able to get Jared to pan up to the beautiful chandelier that's above us.
Stunning.
It's gorgeous, and we're very lucky to be in this venue.
Have we talked about the mic testing?
So we're just waiting for some...
Good morning to Carol who's watching, Katrina Te Punga, and this is the Ginny. Hi Kiwi Barbershop pals, so excited to tune in for the first time in what seems like forever exactly. We're feeling really excited about this weekend. We're not singing ourselves, which is really strange. Our choruses and our, and obviously our quartet aren't competing. But it's really cool to be able to still be involved and do this. And we've also, we're running the quartet education class on Sunday morning.
So you're running much like a convention would here in Region 35. Just a little different in the competition side of things, but it's really given a little bit of drive to some of our members to prepare for an event, which we know that you'll all understand your desire is the same as ours.
Starting to get rowdy, you know what that means.
It's very live in here. It's a beautiful venue. It's actually quite intimate, and we're very, very fortunate to be able to, you know, test out some chords, which has been a long time coming. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling that you just can't wait to get back together and be together with all of your riser buddies and your quartet mates. So, yeah, we know how lucky we are. Don't you worry. We know how lucky we are to be in a country that got onto this crazy stuff so quick. So, yes, we are very, very appreciative of today.
A really big shout out to our Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern and the management team or our government for going hard and fast. That's what we've said from the beginning, and we're a team of 5 million, and the majority of that 5 million have pulled their weight, which is fantastic and has allowed us to do this. And you know, we're really grateful in New Zealand to have good leadership to take us down that path, and this has allowed us to do what we're doing. We know that we're fortunate that we're a few small islands in the South Pacific, so that also gave us a huge advantage. But we would welcome anybody, once our borders open, to come and visit beautiful New Zealand. Come to a contest with us. We'd love to see you here. We're hoping that those borders will open once everybody is sorted and we can get back to some sort of new normal.
Mm-hmm. You will be well looked after if you came here, I promise. Absolutely.
Hi, Pauline Smith from Hamilton.
Now lights are going down and our MC's coming to the table.
It's time.
Please take your seats. Tuia I runga, tuia I raro, tuia I waho, tuia I roto, tuia I te here tangata, ka ronga te pō, ka ronga te ao, homie, hui, taikie. Unite above, unite below, unite without, unite within. United as one. Listen to the night, listen to the world. Now we can come together as one. I think that's quite fitting for this event. E ngā mana e ngā reo e ngā karanga maha o te wea koutou katoa. No mai haere mai ki tēnei whare tāpere Isaac Theatre Royal me ngā tātou wānanga Harmony Aotearoa. Haere mai I runga I te nāko aroha me wairua atawhai. Nō reira, whakatau mai rā. Welcome to this theatre, the Isaac Theatre Royal, and our convention, Harmony Aotearoa. Come with a pure heart and an embracing spirit. Welcome, one and all. Ko mākara te maunga, ko rokaua te moana, no whanganui atara ahau. Ko na koterana te iwi, ko faultline chorus te whānau. Ko Jackie Bini tōku ingoa, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. For those of you who don't know me, you may have guessed, my name is Jackie Bini. I have had the honour of being your convention coordinator for this incredibly unusual convention. Nothing is normal. I'm getting ready for something or other, so I'm not going to stay long. I have one goal for everybody in this room for this weekend, and that's for all of us to enjoy the ability to sing together. It's an ability that most of the world does not have at the moment, and we are incredibly lucky. So please, 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 just enjoy and celebrate the fact that we can come together to sing and share our love of singing. Thank you. So like I said, I'm going to have to go and get ready, so this is very brief. So I'm going to hand over to our MC team. One of the things that's very unusual this year is we have the same MCs over the 2 days of contest, and they're not particularly dressing up, but they do look lovely. So I'd like to introduce the two who are working today. Tomorrow we'll have 3, but I'll introduce today's 2. So tēnā koe, Shelley Baskand. Tēnā koe, Abby Clark. And wherever you are, fight 8, tēnā koe. Have a wonderful time, everybody, and enjoy.
Kia ora tātou. Ko Abby toko ingoa, ko Clark toko ingoa whānau. My name is Abby, and I am one of the 3 enthusiastic MCs gracing the stage this weekend. I've been a member of Bella a Cappella for 12 years, well before we chartered in 2014. As I now live on a boat, I have become an out-of-town member, but I still turn up for all the good stuff. You will see me performing tomorrow twice, first with Bella a Cappella, and then with the world-famous in New Zealand Star Chorus. I need to begin with a few housekeeping messages for our venue today. In the event of a fire alarm sounding, please make your way to the nearest exit. From the foyer, there are 2 main exit routes, down the driveway and down the corridor on the western side. In the event of an earthquake, drop to the ground and cover your head. Do not leave the building until an order to evacuate is given. And considering the audience today, I needn't say this, but please be aware that this venue and surrounding area is all non-smoking. Please, no photos or videos of these performances, as this is being done by a professional, and photos will be available after the event is complete. And I'm sure you would never be the one, but of course, please keep your mobiles quiet by putting them on silent, or better yet, off entirely. Right now. And for those watching from home, the Isaac Theatre Royal is absolutely gorgeous. Like so many buildings in Christchurch, it was sadly damaged during the earthquakes 10 years ago. But as resilient as the city itself, it was repaired, renewed, and is now bringing joy to audiences once more. What a befitting venue it is to welcome you all to Harmony Aotearoa 2021. You will meet our 3rd MC later on today. Fi is a full-time physiotherapist and busy mum. She has just turned 10 years as a Sweet Adeline International member and sings baritone with Taranaki Harmony Chorus. You'll see Fi appearing with Measured for Sound in the Quartet competition today, and tomorrow with Taranaki Harmony Chorus.
Kia ora tātou. Ko Shelley toku ingoa, ko Baskand toku ingoa whānau. My name is Shelley, and I'm thrilled to be here to celebrate harmony in Aotearoa and to share it with the world. After being introduced to barbershop as a mere child by my wonderful mother, I have now spent over half of my life singing barbershop. And this weekend, you'll see me on stage with my second family, Faultline Chorus. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all to this city of Ōtautahi, Christchurch, a wonderful setting for this musical celebration. I do hope you are able to take some time to explore this revitalised city during your visit here this weekend. We welcome our international audience watching via the webcast. Haere mai, come on into this stunning 100-year-old theatre to enjoy an exceptional celebration of barbershop with Sweet Adelines in New Zealand. Let me also welcome our judging panel for Harmony Aotearoa. Vicky Mabry, panel chair and expression judge. Becky Hine, visual communication judge. Jana Guttenson, music judge. And Bess Smith, sound judge. In view of the ongoing limitations in other regions, and judging remotely for the first time, the panel has advised that they will assess performances in national, evaluation, and open contest categories and provide our participants with levels for their performances. We are very grateful for their support and for giving us their precious time to participate from such a distance. Rest assured, we feel your presence right here in this auditorium. On that note, I'd like to share with you the plan for the day and our convention, which is unique from our usual blueprint. Today we have our quartet performances, and tomorrow our choruses grace the stage. This year, as mentioned, we have a mixture of categories: national, open, and performance. As per your programme, awards for both quartets and choruses will be presented together at the conclusion of the chorus performances tomorrow. Now here's the important bit. In your lanyard is your voting form. Our quartets in both the national and open categories will be awarded Audience Choice Prizes. You must watch all performances in a given category to be eligible to cast a vote. At the conclusion of the session, there will be convention assistants ready to collect your voting forms. And that's enough from us. Let's begin Harmony Aotearoa. We are moments away from our first performance. Please sit tight, and we will begin shortly.
Children at the dinner table barely peering over.
That's why I look like I'm disappearing behind the laptop. Sorry about that.
So the setup is unusual, but we're going to make it work. We were just saying that was MCs introducing the start of the day for us. Liz will give you a little bit of information about what they just said.
I wasn't going to do that clear at all. I was going to do something else. We've got some practice to do here. I just want to do a shout out to Carol Preto. Thanks for your shout out to Rowena Harper. We just had a really great session before this session started with Music in the Morning, and Rowena Harper has done an arrangement of A Million Dreams, and it's just beautiful. So to have the whole theatre singing that song for her, she's an arranger based in Hamilton, Waikato. She was just sort of almost brought to tears, really. It was quite something for her. So I think we're going to be performing that tomorrow at some stage, yeah. So thanks, Carol, for that shout out for Rowena. And hi, Jan, good to see you watching too.
Hey, Janiga.
So as I was saying, our MCs came out and introduced themselves in Māori, which is our native language here in New Zealand. English is our commonly spoken language, but Te Reo is being well adopted within the community now and encouraged, as we should, speak Te Reo Māori here and teach others around the world about our language and our culture. And we embrace that culture very willingly. And so you will hear a bit of Te Reo being spoken on stage and performed on stage, I would imagine, too, in some of the pieces that we are doing.
Oh, is that Becky Mabry who just did the heart eyes emoji? Hi, friends, she says. I'm assuming.
It looks like it's Becky. Hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Hope those puppies are behaving.
Now, we shouldn't be too far away now. It looks as though...
12:15 is our mic testing quartet on stage time.
Oh,
so they
we're
do
a couple
have
of minutes away.
a couple of rooms. They get to meet in the foyer, normal routine, and then they're in a room and then one more before jumping on stage. So normal kind of flow of a contest morning for a quartet.
So apparently, my daughter Caitlin says she wants the candy.
Little does she know that the cameraman's already been into it.
It's okay. He took the cherry ripe, so we'll let that go.
Let us know if there's anything that we can improve upon while we're sitting here. This is the first time for all of us doing a webcast. We are, as I said, precariously perched on booster seats. If there's something you're missing or you want us to do, let us know, and we'll try and accommodate and improve as the day goes on.
Ah, Karina, watching from lockdown in Nova Scotia. And living vicariously through all of you.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Karina.
Hey, Karina.
Much love.
And there was no pink top memo, Joe Malone.
Well, we did have a discussion last night.
But I'd already packed and got here by then.
Was it
so
an ambush?
It was a total ambush. I didn't get the email about the whole... These girls are fully into colour, as you can tell, and I'm glad they embrace it because they look divine. I'll just be that lady in the background as per normal.
Rather warm here in the theatre. So we're getting a beautiful glow on just for you.
Yeah, natural.
Along with our heater that is right in our faces. But I'm sure we'll get used to it. It's much like being on the stage. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is cool, isn't it, Pauline? We do have international visitors watching, which is super exciting. So we need to try and remember to slow our talk down because we do have a tendency to talk really fast over here.
Well, it looks like we're getting ready to go. So
Hi,
we're just
Hillary.
getting
The
back
light
to the
is on the
stage.
MC.
Back to stage.
Over we go.
We are ready for the Mic Tester Quartet. Representing Christchurch City Chorus, Euphoria!
Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you, and you should always know wherever you may go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. Good night, my angel, now it's time to sleep, and still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we were sailing out on the ocean. I'm ready to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel, now it's time to dream. And dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, then in your heart there will always be a part of me. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die. That's how you and I will be.
And that was Euphoria, our mic testing quartet, who you'll see later on today.
Singing that beautiful song by Billy Joel. And just incidentally, our quartet's just been learning that song, a different arrangement, but it was really lovely to hear that being sung today for us.
Quick shout out to Stephanie, who's sending love from California, and hi to Hillary Clifton.
Hey, Hillary.
Hey, Rodoini. See you as
It
well.
looks as though we've got 73 watching now, which is cool.
Keep those numbers going. For those that haven't heard some BBS chords for a while, how did that feel to see that and see people standing so close? It must be a little bit odd for some of you to see that. It's been so, like, forever. It feels like forever since we've been able to do this. So it's very, 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 very humbling, actually. It's lovely. I love it.
Just a little word, sorry, Shelley, before you come in.
Carol Becker watching from Ohio.
Hey, Carol.
Carol.
Kia ora.
Just to let you know that, yes, we can sit next to each other closely without masks, just to reiterate that. The only time that we generally wear masks is if we're on public transport, whether that's an aeroplane or a bus or a train, etc. That's purely just keeping any bugs, whatever they are, away. But other than that, we don't really wear them, and we can stand within close proximity and kiss and hug each other without fear. We still have in New Zealand quarantine hotels and isolation for returning New Zealanders, so New Zealanders only and their families. But we don't have any, at this point, community cases in New Zealand, so we're liking or hoping to keep it that way for quite some time longer. So up next, our first quartet, contestant number 2 in our scheduling, because I believe contestant number 1 withdrew, is Intersection. They're competing in the national category.
So Intersection are from Dunedin Harmony Chorus and also Christchurch City Chorus. And we're going to get to coach them actually on Sunday class, so I'm pretty looking forward to that, and we'll be listening closely today to see what things we might be able to help them with. I'll tell you this now, but their name is Intersect, and we'll ask them about it later. But basically, they're the 4 section leaders in their chorus, so they sort of thought that's a name that kind of described who they were and how they support their chorus.
I've actually stayed at Claire's house before, and she's a fabulous hostess. So if you're ever in New Zealand, I'm sure she'd welcome you. Great food, great beds. Everything's brilliant about the house.
Throw her a deep end.
Yes. Well, hey, while we've got a couple of seconds, we should encourage you to donate to the webcast. And you can do that through the link, which is live-stream.co.nz/harmony Aotearoa. We will put this on our Facebook page, but of course it's on the New Zealand Sweet Adelines regional Facebook page as well. We just encourage you to donate. This is our very first webcast. This is very new for us over here. And also we would normally have over 20 quartets in a normal competition. So today we have, is it 13?
12 with the withdrawal.
So in a normal Region 35 contest, we'd normally have upwards up to 25 even quartets. So really strong quartet numbers over here, which is really awesome.
Absolutely, and just a little bit more about our contestants' intersection. We asked them if they had a favourite quartet song, and their favourite quartet song is a song called Blue Smoke. I'm not sure, I don't know Blue Smoke. Maybe somebody can let us know about it. We'll ask them when they come here.
Just quickly, Lynn Smith just sent me a message. Hi, darling.
Hi, Lynn.
Oh, tears falling already. Don't say that. Don't say that.
You'll get us all going. And I'll fall off my booster seat. That won't be a good look. There's no
Though
room.
it would be really good entertainment.
There's no room to fall.
Hi, Donza, watching from North Carolina. Lovely to see you. And Stephanie, yes, we're sort of feeling the tears in our eyes ourselves. So it's really cool to have you guys watching and being able to be a part of this for us. It just sort of makes it all worthwhile that we can reach out and do this for us for the first time, but also to kind of bring some happy tears to others today. So
Make sure you keep those comments coming. Any questions have you got for us? We're due to kick off at
right now
12:27.
Yep.
Almost
Within
now, so we shouldn't be far away.
a few minutes.
The stage is beautifully lit here, and you'll see it again once Quartet comes on. It's just stunning.
The quartet should be at the side of the stage right now, so if you like to think back to what those feelings in your body felt like when you were back in the wings waiting to make your grand entrance, and everyone walks on stage with A+, right? So we'll see that in just a moment, that fabulous walk-on that we've all been pining.
I can kind of see myself out of the corner of my eye on the two laptops that are either side of me, and notice that I'm looking down a lot, and I really apologise for that. And hopefully as the day goes on, we'll get better at not looking down and not looking sideways all the time, but talking to you so that you feel even more involved in this whole occasion.
Wow, we've got someone tuning in from the Philippines.
Woohoo!
Wow.
oh, thanks, Pauline. So Blue Smoke is the first record wholly produced in New Zealand. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Well,
Thanks
that would
for
kind of
sharing
explain it. Isn't Dunedin where they do the country?
Oh, yes.
Like they have
The radio label.
yes, they have they have a country themed competition down there. It's where a lot of country singing comes from here in New Zealand.
Shout out to Sharon Connor from the sound desk.
Shaz, we see you. It's very entertaining. It's cool to have the audience sitting behind us. There's a lot of talking and catching up going on at the moment, which you completely understand. It's so lovely to see people again. It's been since 2019, our convention then, when we last got together. So this is really, really neat. Our region has been focusing, as many regions have been focusing, on online education. And Zoom has been very helpful with that whole situation. And we've just had our regional AGM here, our annual general meeting, last night, and they outlined all of the things that they've got planned for the coming year, which is pretty exciting that we've got those things available.
And here we go.
Back over to the MC.
We are ready for contestant number 2. Appearing in the national category, representing Dunedin Harmony Chorus, Intersection.
Doom-a, 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 doom. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. Just when I think you're mine, you try a different line. And baby, what can I do? I read the latest news, no buttons on my shoes. But baby, I'm confused about you. You got me in a spin, oh what a stew I'm in, 'cause I don't know enough about you. Jack of all trades, master of none, and isn't it a shame? I'm so sure that you'd be good for me, if you'd only play my little game. You know I went to school and I'm nobody's fool. That is to say, until I met wonderful you. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. A jack of all trades, master of none. Isn't it a pity, what a doggone shame? I'm so sure that you'd be good for me, if you'd only play my silly little game.
Went away to school and I'm nobody's fool.
That is to say, until I met wonderful you. A little bit about a lot of things, but I don't know enough about you. You're charming, disarming, I find that alarming. I don't know enough about you. What'll I do until I know about you? Here in my hand I'm holding stories of days of old, keepsakes of memories unfolding. No one knows what they mean to me. Faded and worn, tattered and torn, just a bundle of old love letters. I kiss each one, and though I'm pretending, it's a beautiful play with an unhappy ending. Weary and blue, I read them through. They're all I have now of you. Teardrops of mine between every line. Just a bundle of old love letters. Here I am, weary and blue. I read them through. They're all I have now of sweet days with you. Teardrops of mine between every line. For now you have gone, I'm alone, and I'm left only letters from you.
Awesome. So that was Intersection. Just there from Dunedin, singing I Don't Know Enough About You. And that is arranged by Nancy Bergman. And A Bundle of Old Love Letters from Carolyn Schmidt. Although Carolyn Schmidt seems to have got an R on the end of her name, but I'm pretty sure it's Carolyn Schmidt.
So they were in I think it's black, it's hard to tell with the lights, but potentially it was navy. We'll see when they come and hopefully come and see us. Our pantsuit and the bottom part was pleated and the top was smooth with that lovely neckline, enhancement, which, obviously to keep the attention up, the focus up towards the face, which was brilliant. And a sort of a rainbow sequin.
Yes.
Going down to the hip. It's lovely.
Beautiful.
So, looked comfortable and stylish.
And it was really cool to watch on the screen. You get even more. I feel it's like going to a sports game where you seem to see a whole lot more when you're sitting at home watching on your TV than you do at the actual event. As much fun as it is being at the actual event. And it was really neat to be able to see on the screen the expressiveness that you don't necessarily see from sitting in the audience. The camera work is beautiful and it's capturing the facial expressions that are coming across there from the whole quartet.
Kia ora, Yuko. Lovely to see you tuning in from Tokyo. And shout out to Symptomatic, Go, Abel, Hazel, Janice and Tony. I'm not quite sure when they're up. We're a couple of quartets away. Yep.
How exciting. This is quite strange and fun.
So if you're just joining us now, if you're new to watching the webcast, we're Roxy, the 2019 Region 35 Quartet Champions. And you'll see that in front of Shelley's laptop next to me, we're just listing the quartet that is up and coming next onto stage, so that if you're catching it a little bit delayed, a little bit behind, you know where we're up to.
So we've got Viola coming up next. They are from Christchurch City Chorus and Chapter at Large. And I recognise a number of those names. They've been singing in the Sweet Adelines New Zealand for quite a few years now. But the quartet only formed last year, 3 months before contest, which of course didn't happen last year. So they've taken some time out, like I think a lot of quartets did. They just took a break because, gosh, life just got quite tricky, really. But they've reformed again, and now we're super looking forward to hearing them.
Yes, indeed. Some people won't know that Roxy are a long-distance quartet. Well, at least a quarter of us are. Jacosa is from Auckland, and so she travels to see us. In fact, not even really classed as Auckland, classed as the Waikato. She's just out of Auckland. Sometimes she chooses to be an Aucklander, sometimes she chooses to be from the Waikato. It just depends on which way things are swinging. An interesting thing about where Jacosa lives is that she's very much on the boundary between Auckland and the Waikato, and so that means that when Auckland went into what we consider a level 4 lockdown, it meant that sometimes the boundary, the border, was blurred between those two areas, and so sometimes it was fine for Jacosa and other times not. And as you will understand, making any plans around lockdown were near impossible. So we haven't met for a year. The first time we met as a foursome was about 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago to do some online coaching. So for Jacosa, it's been really up and down in the sense that she's never really known when she's going to be able to get out from Auckland or the Waikato, depending on where the border closures were.
So we had city, Auckland went into 4 lockdowns and a partial lockdown. Basically, everything was fully restricted. You got your online deliveries. Basically, life as some of you are living right now was our world as a city. We're the largest city in New Zealand. And that's the most in and out with international flights and everything. So, of course, there was bound to be a trickle of something that happened. I mean, we do try our best with the hotels, looking after the people that are flying in. They have a 14-day period that they need to stay in there for, and I think it's 3 tests, COVID tests. So yeah, it was a bit tricky. That's the main airport to get in and out of, to be around the country as well. So I couldn't be with these girls a lot of the time, and then you'd come out of a lockdown and then we'd go into another one. It was a horrible tease on life because you think things were just about to be almost normal again, and then something else would explode, and then we're back into lockdown. So this whole yo-yo effect was awful to be involved with. So yeah.
I'm just noticing that the camera operator's just panned and shown you the wonderful ceiling in this Isaac Theatre that we're in. I'm so glad that you got to see it. Obviously it's better in person, but it's just such a stunning old theatre.
Beautiful, and beautiful to know that it's been restored too after the earthquakes in 2011 here in Christchurch.
Hi Katrina, awesome to see you online. Hope you're doing well over in America. And Alexis, Jan, yes, good shout out for Dunedin Harmony.
It's great to see so many where the numbers are popping up. We're going up to 85 now. People are catching up, waking up maybe, or maybe just finishing dinner. Who knows? Depends on where you're coming in from. Please message us on the chat so that we can say hello to you. We'd love to.
Hi Deborah, look, lovely to have you online. You give us hope. Well, I think we're all feeling that, and it's great to be able to share that with you.
Oh, looks like Intersection are just coming in. We may not have much time to chat to them.
Hello.
Hey, it was a wonderful performance. How are you feeling?
Very lucky to be able to perform. Yeah.
Well, you look absolutely stunning. Did that feel good?
We'll come back to
We'll come back
Intersection
to you
after
shortly.
the next quartet.
Over to the other Shelley.
We are ready for contestant number 3. Appearing in the national category, representing Christchurch City Chorus and Chapter at Large, voila!
Love me forever, please open your heart. Tell me that we'll never part. Whenever we kiss, I worry and wonder. Your lips may be near, but where is your heart? It's always like this. I worry and wonder. So close to me here, but where is your heart? It's a sad thing to realize that you've a heart that never melts. When we kiss, do you close your eyes, pretending that I'm someone else? You must break the spell, this cloud that I'm under. So please, won't you tell, darling, where, oh, where is your right from the start? Is all my heart, but where, oh, where is your heart? Oh, go pack your bag, you're going out the door, bye-bye. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying, you feel blue, you feel sad, you'll miss the dearest gal you ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will ache like mine and you'll want me only after you've gone away, so far away. Now listen to me, dearie, while I say, how can you tell me that you're going away? Don't say that we must part. Don't break my aching heart. You know I loved you true for many years. Loved you night and day. How can you leave me? Can't you see my tears? Listen while I say, after you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying, you'll feel blue, you feel sad, you miss the dearest gal you ever had. There'll come a time, forget it, there'll come a time, you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will ache like mine and you'll want me only after you've gone away. You're gonna regret it, my honey bun, just heed what I say. You're gonna need your loving mama every day. Bet your bottom dollar you'll be home to stay. After you've gone away, don't forget it, you're gonna regret it. After you've gone away.
Cool, so we're back with Intersection now. Have you guys got any shout outs you want to give?
Well, of course, we're all from Dunedin Harmony Chorus, so we want to say thanks to them for supporting us.
Yeah, they've been wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we've got family in Germany and London. Yeah.
Lovely. We hope they're all watching and I hope they're shouting out on the webcast.
And also 3 of us are dual members with Christchurch City Chorus and they've been really supportive as well. So yeah, it's been
fantastic.
Great. Yeah.
What was it like on that stage?
The sound was a little dead compared to our warm-ups, so it was a surprise, but fine.
But
fine.
that's a common thing that happens, right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's always a bit different on stage.
Lovely. It's a nice size and it's very welcoming. It's a welcoming stage. We felt that yesterday.
Wonderful. That's awesome.
So we want to play a little game with you, if that's okay. We've got some mystery questions in the box. You have to be a little bit brave. Yes. You don't know what you're going to get.
Life is like a box of chocolates after all.
And actually, while you're here, would you like a favourite from our little jar over there?
Oh, yes.
You might not have eaten. We do know what Quartet Day is like.
Oh.
So you have to read the question.
What's the funniest thing that's happened on stage or back in our hotel room on one of your trips?
Well, we're together for the first time. Although we've competed in other quartets, this is the first time the 4 of us are together. So it's all kind of brand new and yeah, nothing bad's happened.
No malfunctions yet.
No.
Nothing in your rehearsal? Nobody's fallen in the gutter? Or?
I get very emotional for the second one because it's about love letters and I think about my mum who...
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah.
So I tell us to think of Roseville.
And I've got a box of my parents' war letters, a huge carton, and they are so faded and worn. You know, Dad kept all of his and Mum kept all of hers, and I've got this huge thing, and they were both singers, and
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's really special. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad sitting up here, is it?
We were just saying that we can also watch the webcast here next to us on the screen, and your expressions are picked up so much better on the camera, which is really wonderful.
Okay.
So when you get to see that, you'll see what you're doing and how you're coming across, and it's really fantastic.
Hey, thanks for visiting us.
We're
It's
looking
awesome.
forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Yes.
Yes. Yay.
See you later
Go
on.
and relax.
Awesome. So that was Intersection. And up next we have got
Symptomatic.
This is us not on our booster seats, just so you get a taste of that.
Jacose is now going to get into position.
Oh no, we lost one.
Oh, here we go.
She's back. So, Symptomatic are all members of Christchurch City Chapter. That's here in Aotearoa where we are. And a familiar face to many is Hazel Hay. She is the bass. She's also a director or a certified director and assistant director of Christchurch City Chorus.
So they're a novice quartet that got together in October 2020. So Hazel must be the more established member here. Yeah?
Yes, yep.
She's actually competed on the international stage and done a stunning job. So
She has.
And their name's Symptomatic. Oh, I don't know if this is funny or not, but it's been COVID inspired. So we'll be asking them about that later.
Here's hoping that none of them are symptomatic.
Not today anyway, though. I mean, you always end up with lurgies and things right before contest, right?
Yeah, indeed. It's one of those things, we always know when you go to international to be aware that you could pick up a bug while you're away. Hopefully that won't happen to us this time. We've got any more shout-outs there, Shelley?
Well, I'm trying to adjust my eyes because every time this light comes on in front of me, I get all blurry.
So we've got one from Alice Bell, tuning in from Sun City, Florida, cheering on Taranaki Harmony Chorus. Hey, welcome Alice, lovely to have you here today.
I think we're up to about 90-something on the webcast, which is awesome.
And hello to the Marins who have sent us a couple of messages. Tim and Sandy, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a couple of minutes until our next contestant.
Yeah, the next contestant is supposed to be on at 12:51 New Zealand time.
I think with this contest and with the judges doing it sort of virtually for us, we've actually built in a bit more time between contestants. So just for for the rest of the day, you can go out and get a cup of tea if you need to.
Or something stronger if it's that time of night.
Yeah.
Like coffee.
Yes, absolutely. That is absolutely what I was talking about. We may have had two already this morning. Oh, hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Patty Cobb Baker.
Oh, hey, Patty. Patty Cobb Baker.
It's so weird that you can't wave back at us.
You are, though,
She probably
right?
is waving.
You are.
She so is.
That's Patty. She's
She'll be
waving.
bouncing and waving.
And hi Sheila, watching for the Philippines. I can't believe just how many, where in the world people are calling in from. This is so cool for us, just down in little old New Zealand. It's really exciting.
And we understand for many of you that it will be Thursday still. It's Friday here in New Zealand, Friday morning or afternoon now, are we? Yes. Goodness me, the day is flowing already. Yes, so we're just about to head back. We'll be back to you shortly.
We are ready for contestant number 5. Appearing in the national category, representing Christchurch City Chorus, Symptomatic.
Cutting up, it's audition time. Tomorrow is my big chance. Wait till they see me sparkle and shine when I do my song and dance. I know I'm great, but will they agree? Will I be the one they choose? Maybe I'll stumble, maybe I'll fall, maybe this time I lose. Will the name that they call be mine, be mine? My heart's beating so, and I've just gotta know, will it be me this time? I know that I'll succeed if I just get the break I need. I've waited so long just to sing you my song. Will it be me this time? When the curtain goes up and I take my first bow, will it be just as it seemed? When I accept the applause of the crowd, will it be all that I dreamed? Can it be me this time? Now is my chance to shine, to shine. Someone will stand in the spotlight so bright. Will it be me? It's gotta be me. Let it be me this time. This time. Go, go, go. Oh, play it hard or it don't seem right. I want some jazz tonight. Down in Louisiana in the sunny clime, they got a brand of music that is mighty fine. It makes no difference if it's rain or shine. There is nothing but jazz music all the time. The sound is so peculiar 'cause the rhythm's rare. The sound of symptomatic fills the air. Then to everyone the world's in rhyme. There is nothing but jazz music all the time. Everyone will sigh, hear them, my oh my, hear them loudly cry. Oh, jazz man, don't stop the music, it's jazz man, jazz man. You know I want to hear it both day and night. And if you don't blow it hot, then I don't feel right. Now if it's ragtime, won't you play it in jazz, jazz time? Well, don't want it fast and don't want it slow. Take your time, Professor, play it sweet and low. Got the doggone low down jazz band, jazz me blues, those jazz me blues. Oh, you jazz man, don't stop the music, it's jazz, jazz man. Well, you know that when you play it day or night, if you don't play it hot, don't feel right. That ragtime, won't you play it in jazz, jazz time? Well, don't want it fast, you know I don't want it slow, you know it. Come on, Professor, sweet and low. Got the doggone low down jazz band, jazz me blues. Just one more time and let me tell ya, low down ragtime, jaggedy blues. Oh, baby, got me jazzing to the soles of my shoes. Come on, jazz man, play those blues tonight. Don't feel right, make it jazz tonight. Wanna hear those ragtime blues tonight. Honey, make it jazz tonight.
That got standing ovation from about half the audience. That was awesome to see. It was a great performance.
So all members of Christchurch City Chorus, and of course all of those chorus members who are not singing in the quartet section of this event will be in the audience, which is wonderful.
Another pantsuit option, so those are definitely in this year.
I tell you what, I don't think I can pull off the pantsuit. Just saying, girl.
Yeah, I couldn't. Definitely not. I haven't got the everything for that.
Can I just mention that it's starting to get quite rowdy in the auditorium now, so it's actually at the point where we can't hear each other. So apologies in advance if we talk over each other. Here they come.
So we've got Viola with us. Did I say that right? Voila. Oh, that was terrible.
Et voilà.
So tell us about your performance and getting together. How do you feel?
I'm probably not the best person to talk to because I'm feeling relieved. Sandra, how are you feeling?
Is good. Okay.
First time, yeah. So novice quartet formed. Thank you very much. Formed 11, just over under a year ago. Yeah. Interrupted by lockdown.
Yes.
As we all were.
I'm very, very proud of them. I'm sort of the old hat at quartetting, but I'm so proud of these beautiful women. They're just absolutely amazing, and I couldn't be more happy with our performance.
Yeah. So we're young hats. If she's an old hat, we're a young hat. So it was a lovely stage to be on, and it's lovely to be welcoming everyone to Aotearoa. So it's great to be having a non-convention convention or non-competition convention. Super to be doing this in my home city. Yeah.
Oh no. That was whatever Mel was saying. I'm really disordered.
Shout out to all our families.
Oh, would you like chocolate while you're here?
Yes, please. Oh, yum.
Thank you.
Now, does anyone take the cherry ripe? I don't think so.
Well, one of the cameramen's
Thank you, cameraman, for taking it on our behalf.
Hello, everybody out there in sweet Adeline world. I can't wait till we can all be together again in person singing together.
Yeah.
We've got about 100 people watching at the moment, so the number's been climbing as the day's gone on.
Yeah. Well, hello to everyone watching as well. It's lovely to have you join us. Yeah.
So we're playing a game with all our quartets, and we've got a mystery box of questions. So good luck with the question.
What is your party trick? Have you had any Janet Jackson-style costume malfunctions?
No, to the latter.
No,
I haven't.
yeah,
Have you?
costume malfunctions?
Yeah, no costume malfunction.
No.
No.
No, not really. Oh yes, losing necklaces. Yeah. And
party trick. I think we're too young a quartet to have a party trick. You know, ask us next year or the year after.
And individual party tricks are all fine as well.
No, not so much. It was a bad question. A poor question.
I'll show you my party trick later, but I'm not saying it nationally or internationally.
Go, Sandra.
Yeah.
At the party.
That's awesome, and it's so good to get that first one under your belt.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it. You can prepare for it all you like, and people can tell you all about it until you actually do it. You know, it was on my bucket list because my mother-in-law died last year, and I thought some words, and I thought, right, I'm going to do it. I've been a Sweet Adeline now for 14 years.
Sure. Oh, wow.
So
and your
just,
first quartet.
First quartet, and it was
awesome.
because life is for living. Mm-hmm. And if you don't live life, then, you're going to die with not so much regrets, but always wonder. Worry and wonder, as our ballad said.
And the wonderful thing is, now that you've done that first performance, you've got something to work on for your next performance. And it's always cool to have those little growths, through another year, coming to a new opportunity. And I think that's one of the things we enjoy the most is development over the time of a foursome, and seeing you know, your first performance and your second performance and the growth that happens in that year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come and visit us at the education class if you haven't already booked into one. We're going to be working on quartet stuff, and there'll be things that apply to all levels of quartets.
Yeah, super.
And it'll be loads of fun to have more people there to take advantage of that coaching.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming. Well, we haven't actually been asked to sing.
We actually have to be able to sing too. We've only got together once since
a year.
lockdown in a year. But we'll work on it.
Afterglow.
Yeah, after a few.
Enjoy your day,
Thanks for
love.
visiting us. We'll just tidy up over here. Excuse me, Liz. Chocolates, anyone? Oh my gosh, that jar is
Shout
heavy.
out to Anne Winnell. Oh, over to Shelley Baskin.
We are ready for contestant number 6. Appearing for evaluation, representing Faultline Chorus, Come What May!
Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for you and me, made for you and me. Oh, the way you look and how you look at me. Oh, how I long to hold you when no one can see. Thee and you are very, 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 very extraordinary. All of the stars can see. I am so in love. You drive me crazy, love. My love is all that I can give. I give to you. Go take my love and hold it very close to you. A lot of love and two in love can make it. Take my heart, please don't break it. Love was made for you and me. Lucky me, I'm in love. Wherever you go, I love you so. Remember the day we met in the park, how we laughed as we walked in the sun. All the world was in tune on that warm day in June. I knew you were my only one, my one. After the roses have faded away, after their splendor is splendor's gone, after a night filled with wonderful joy, meeting the tender dawn. After the birds fly away to the south with their song of a summer's day, wherever you are, you're my shining star. Though the roses have faded away, away, yes, even after the birds fly away to the south, with a song of that summer's day. Wherever you go, you know I love you so. Even after the roses are faded and gone, I'm still yours.
And that was Come What May. They are all based in Wellington, from Faultline Chorus, who rehearse in Lower Hutt, which is a city in itself in the greater Wellington area.
We'd like to take this time to remind you to donate if you can. I will post the link again in the YouTube link comments. Any amount helps. Thank you.
It sure does. We're hopefully going to get our previous quartet, Symptomatic, coming in to visit us. They go off backstage just per usual, where they have their photo taken and then have to re-enter the auditorium from the rear, and hopefully they won't be too far away from us. So Jackie, who sang bass there in Come What May, is in Faultline Chorus, as I said before, and she is also the convention coordinator. So she has organised the whole event with her wonderful team and made all of this possible, which is fantastic. You can hear Symptomatic coming into the room.
They are locals, hence the big applause as they come in. Here they come.
Come on, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome. John. You did a fantastic job. Bit of a standing ovation. How are you feeling?
Relieved. Finally, it's done. Yeah.
There's if you just look, the cameras are here in front of us, and there's one to the side as well. Say hi to all your family and friends that might be watching.
Hello. Hi all.
Hello.
Hello to everyone who's watching in the Philippines.
We had somebody shout out from the Philippines.
Yeah. That's my family, I guess.
Yay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's fantastic.
So you guys are a novice quartet, but obviously not you.
Yes, I'm novice. Oh no, not me. The girls are though. Yep.
That's wonderful. So tell us a bit about how you got together and how you decided on the songs you were going to sing.
Okay, that's probably over to me. Well, I decided that I couldn't find an established quartet. My last quartet had split up, and they'd all moved on. So I thought, right, I'll go for a novice quartet and just give that a go. So I nabbed this wonderful lead here.
Yay!
And then we found another baritone and a tenor, and then the tenor left, and then the baritone left, and I'm going,
so you've had
just
quite a
stay with me,
journey.
Janice, just stay with me. And then we found, we knew, well, that's right, COVID hit, and it was all, what we're going to do. And I knew that Tony was a great baritone, but I didn't think she wanted a quartet. So we kind of managed to connect somehow. And she said, oh, well, I'll bring along Abby. And I said, what? Abby used to be in the chorus, but she'd left chorus, so I didn't know she was singing. So we said, well, we'll give it a go and see what happens.
That's a pretty good package deal, I think.
It was fabulous. And we just gelled straight off. So, and the choice of songs, well, a lot of that has to do with what was already cleared, to be quite honest. We got the ballad cleared for us, but the Jazz Me Blues was already cleared, and I'd already sung it before. So.
Sure, yeah.
So we had gone through about 3 or 4 songs before we got there.
That's
so we
right.
probably didn't even pick our songs until end of January.
That's
right.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's incredible. That's an awesome effort. Right. Well, you need some chocolate. So
excellent.
Help yourselves. And we've got a little game to play with you.
Pick your favourite.
Are these keto?
They are not
No, they
keto.
are not keto.
I think you know that, Hazel.
It's got protein. It's got nuts.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
No, just one.
Just one question for the team and read it out.
What is your party trick?
Oh, well, I know what Hazel's party trick is.
What?
Spoons. Your spoons.
I can't play the spoons. I think my party trick would be going on to stage at the wrong time with the wrong chorus. I've done that. I've done that on more than one occasion.
That's a story that we want to hear later. Or now.
No, but we're too new to have party tricks. We haven't found that out yet.
Now, individually, does anyone else have a party trick? We know Hazel has got many.
Oh, you see, you're all that you're too shy.
Cool. So what else are you looking forward to being able to do this weekend? You will be singing tomorrow in chorus.
Yeah, we'll be singing with Christchurch tomorrow. Yep, and enjoying the Quartet contest because we're not competing as such. We're entertaining.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Fantastic.
And then we're going on to build up our repertoire because we've got very few songs.
We've got 5 songs, I think.
That's right.
I think
The
that's
ones
pretty
Christmas
impressive to have
songs.
5 songs.
Actually, no, that's good for a new quartet.
I think. Is there anybody else that you want to shout out to while we're here on the webcast?
Well, I think it's highly unlikely, but my sister in Scotland, Liz, if you're watching, hi.
We've had, I don't know if it's Liz, but we've had heaps of people while you were performing saying that's amazing. You guys did really well.
Oh,
So
that's good.
that's
Thank
really
you.
awesome.
That's so good. And good to get that one under your belt.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
No babies anymore.
No, that's
excuses
it.
now.
No more novice. Only once a novice, then you're back
right.
into it.
Oh, do you want to swap?
It's all right, the cameraman likes the cherry ripe, so.
Go on.
Thanks, guys, for coming and visiting us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Enjoy the rest of your
Awesome.
day.
Thanks for coming to see us. It looks like the cherry ripes are being
So for
extracted.
those of you who don't know, in New Zealand we've got this box of chocolates you can get called favourites, and they're basically little mini versions of
your big chocolate bars.
New Zealand chocolate bars. And cherry ripes
I need
are
my
ones
baby
that
seat.
people don't seem to go for.
Well, apparently. But also Turkish Delight's one that people
Oh,
don't
no.
like to go for,
I
but
love
they're
it.
my favourite.
Yeah.
Excuse the pun.
Right, ladies, who have we got coming up next?
So our next quartet is the mic testing quartet Euphoria, and it looks like they're just about to come on
They're
now.
not mic testing this
Here we
time,
go.
though. Of course, they're actually... Oh, over we go.
We are ready for contestant number 7. Appearing in the performance category, representing Christchurch City Chorus, Euphoria.
A 1, 2, 3. Ba 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 da. Now if you wake up and don't want to smile, and if it takes just a little while, just open your eyes and look at the day. You'll see things in a different way. I'm saying don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Oh yeah, yesterday's gone. Why not think about times to come and not about the things that you've done? Now if your life was bad to you, just think what tomorrow will do. I'm saying don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Oh, yesterday's gone. To see you smile, and if it takes just a little while, I know you don't believe that it's true. I never never meant any harm to you. I'm saying don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Oh yeah, yesterday's gone. Ooh, don't you look back. Ooh, don't you look back. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't look back. No time for that. Don't look back.
Thank you, and welcome to Euphoria's Pop Quiz. I have 500 smackaroos in my hand, and that will go to the first person who can give me artist and song title of that song. Yeah. Oh, you're both winners. Okay, great. So yes, Fleetwood Mac, Don't Stop. Very popular in the 70s. So just a few clues for our next one. This one is from this century. It was made famous in a very recent movie remake, and it challenges us to find genuine connections, open and honest conversations, and challenges us to dive into the deep, stay away from the shallows that limit us and ultimately hold us back.
Tell me something, girl. Tell me something. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing. I'm longing for change, longing. And in the bad times I fear myself. Now tell me something, boy. Tell me something. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing. I'm longing for change, longing. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. We're far from the shallow now.
So, the song and the artist? Yes. Shallow, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper sang it in the movie remake A Star Is Born. Now, our last pop song might not be quite as well known unless you're a child of the 50s or the 60s. And back then, life was a lot less complex. And finding love could be as simple as some old-fashioned hocus pocus. And right now, I think there might be some love potion number 9 brewing.
Sorry.
Doom ba doom bow biddy, doom boom 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 doom ba doom bow biddy, doom bow bow doom ba doom bow biddy, doom boom 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 doom ba doom bow biddy, doom bow bow doom.
I took my troubles down to Witchy Poo. She and her sisters mix up quite a brew. She's got a shop down at 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with men. Been that way since I can remember when. She read my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, all you needed is love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. She bent down, turned around, gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes.
I took a drink.
I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everyone inside. But when I kissed a cop down at 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Potion, a love potion,
love potion number 9.
Potion, a love potion, potion, a love potion, potion, a love potion, potion,
my little love potion,
my
love potion.
Where's
my potion?
Love potion,
my potion.
Potion,
love
potion.
I need my potion.
Potion.
Without my potion,
I won't get no loving no more. It was my potion, my love potion, no more.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey.
Who does she think she is? Harry Potter?
I found my potion number 9.
The good old performance division there, true testament to just freeing up and going for it. That was very fun to watch the competitive nature of the nines. Oh, we have our MC.
We will now have a short break in the performance program for the panel and our officials to grab a well-earned glass of water or a coffee. However, don't go rushing away anywhere as the entertainment continues. I would like to bring to the stage Jessie Leoff to update us on Young Women in Harmony in Region 35. Jessie, wherever you are.
Okie dokie. Looks like I'm doing a little speech now. It's actually supposed to be a bit later because we've got a special guest performance for you and also a collection. So what I am going to ask is please come back here at 1:45 p.m. and I'm going to give a speech. There's going to be a special Young Singers in Harmony Quartet, and that'll be followed by the annual collection for Prue Blythe Memorial Trust. Cool? So see you all back at 1:45. Sounds good.
Hey guys, well we are back with Come What May, and they are from Faultline Chorus, and we know a number of them because we're in the chorus in Wellington too. So, but this was your second performance, so tell us a bit about how you've gone and how you feel about it and your preparation for it.
Well, we were certainly much better this time around because last time two of us were incredibly sick and we changed songs prior to that, so we just did Let's Enjoy performance 2 years ago. And this time around we did put a little bit more work in it, and hopefully it showed.
It absolutely did.
Yeah, I think we've just put in the hard yards really, and it all seemed to come together at the last minute, and we just, the aim was just to go out on stage and enjoy it, and that's what we did. So we enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And Jackie, come back to you because you have been the what was your title this year? It's not quite competition.
The Harmony Aotearoa Convention Coordinator.
Convention Coordinator, a massive job in any year, but particularly this year.
Yeah, we thought it would be easy this year because we thought we're making it up as we go along, so it'll be easy. But we've discovered that we actually need the support of International because it makes life an awful lot easier when they're telling you what to do.
Absolutely. So, but how did you manage that with Quartet at the same time? That's a big challenge.
I did have some stern words last night from my quartet saying, tomorrow you need to spend some time with us before we go on stage. I went, okay.
We know what that's like. From
yes, I can imagine.
Competition coordinator over here for several years. So, well, and you're feeling good about the performance?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. And so you were in the evaluation category. And you'll get some feedback today from the judges. Can you tell us a bit about how that will work,
yes,
Jackie?
Probably the feedback will be tomorrow because, of course, because of the time zone difference. By the time the judges get all the performances through, it'll take them a while, so it'll probably be tomorrow before the quartet feedback comes through. And then I will be sharing it with the relevant quartets.
Awesome.
So
wonderful. It's so lovely to be able to have that feedback coming in. And we've got two things for you. The first thing is there's a mystery question, so whoever wants to choose a mystery question for the group to answer and enjoy a chocolate while you're at it, and get in while you can because the cameraman has been quite interested in them.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. So have you got your mystery question?
Can you read it?
Need to
What was the worst quartet name you came up with?
We came up with about 3 just in the holding room backstage.
Yeah, we had It Is What It Is. We had
Let It Be.
Let It Be. Yeah. But we're
3 ladies. The taxi guy.
Oh yeah, when we got in the taxi today, he's ordering a taxi for 3 ladies, and we said, well, which one of us isn't?
I love your name, and it's obviously from the song, from the musical Moulin Rouge, which I just happened to watch the other night, actually. It's such a beautiful song.
Yeah, well, we when we first got together, we were looking for songs that we liked, and I didn't know the song at all, but I think it was Jenny said, loved it. So I like that, and we liked it so much, we thought, actually, that would be a really cool name for the quartet, so
absolutely.
That's what we did.
Awesome.
It's a great name for a quartet.
Yeah. It says it all.
Indeed. And now you've got that second performance under your belt with everybody being healthy.
Yes.
It's fantastic. And hopefully you'll be back next year to hopefully and depending on what sort of convention we run, be able to perform again, which would be fantastic.
That would be amazing, yeah.
Just to, for our viewers back at home, our next convention is due to be held in Christchurch, Aotearoa again next year. We tend to hold conventions twice in the same city. It makes it easier for organising. You already know what you've done after you've done the first one. And we keep it in the same venue, and also it means that the cost for New Zealanders travelling around, because there's quite a distance to travel, as you'd understand, for our region it's quite large, keeping the cost down for those locals for 2 years in a row, and then the cost increases of course when you have to travel out of your city. So yes, so Christchurch again for 2022, gosh I'm trying to remember what year we're in. And we're most hopeful that in 2023 of holding a joint convention with Region 34, and that has been in the planning for some time, but of course COVID threw those plans not necessarily out, but a little bit wayward, but we're hoping that we'll be able to keep on track with that to share the harmony with our Region 34 sisters in Australia. So that's our hope. And so hopefully you ladies will be around for us then as well and travel over with us. We'd all like to go to Brisbane, let's be honest.
So we just had a couple of shout outs before while you were singing. So one's from Linley Ball, Go
nice.
Come What May.
Yeah, Linley was supposed to be with the chorus this weekend, but unfortunately has 2 sick parents, so she's had to go and spend time and look after them.
Oh, okay. And from Pauline Smith as well, who did a great job.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Any last comments?
We'll be back. We'll be back.
A coffee or something else, eh?
I got the greeting in from my husband. He said to say hello.
Nice work.
Hopefully he heard it.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, that was obligatory, wasn't it?
Not for my husband. He won't be watching.
It's awesome. Thank you so much for
joining
joining us. Go and enjoy
Thanks,
the rest
ladies.
of the day.
Good day. Now, shortly we're going to have Chorus, whom 3 of us belong to.
The 3 in pink.
The 3
that got
given the way.
memo.
Okay,
So the other quartet might still be having their photos taken. They might be really,
yes.
They'll be doing a few
photo
costume
combos.
changes. Yeah, costume changes in the photo booth. So we are going to have a performance apparently from a young woman in harmony quartet along the way. I believe, is their name Promenade? It looks like it. We'll soon find out when they come on here. We have a strong young singers community here in New Zealand. And the organisation is taking a little bit of a change around, and we have a new committee, etc. And so lots is going on in that arena, but very strong in the young singers category, which is wonderful. And it really stems from our teachers within our schools. Many of the women who are directors or are leaders within the choruses in New Zealand also coach in the young singers arena, and so it makes for a strong community of younger people coming through the ranks and then joining choruses within New Zealand, whether it's the Sweet Adelines chorus, a barbershop harmony society chorus, or now as we're finding mixed choruses within New Zealand.
Hi David, welcome.
I look very black.
Honestly. You also did not get the Wear Pink memo, David.
Oh,
it's
why
on
not?
lanyard.
Was I not
That's
on
cute.
Okay.
But it's okay because Jacosa also didn't get that memo. You're all right.
Oh, Cecily, okay.
So David's been travelling around the country. He's on school holidays. Teaches as an itinerant teacher at Aotearoa College and any other colleges, David? Porirua College as well, both in the Wellington region. And he's been travelling around the South Island, which is where we are, and taking in the sights and the views while he can, on his way down to Christchurch to join us here. Welcome.
Indeed. So back now here, right? So
it's a wonderful place to be.
Yeah.
Yes, made it in time. That's good. We've got 98 people watching on our YouTube channel here, and plenty of shout outs there. And we were just saying how wonderful it was to hear Carol Prieto's arrangement of Shallow just before. So that was her arrangement, and she's watching on the YouTube, which is really neat.
Well, I think that set seemed to go down really well.
Yes,
So
indeed. And it was interesting, I don't know if you were here earlier this morning, working through the song with Rowena Harper, who is a arranger here in the Waikato, and she has arranged A Million Dreams, which you talked about earlier, and that was sounding wonderful in here as well. So there's lots of new arranging talent coming through the ranks, it seems.
It's really good, yeah.
We've got another one who's also going to come speak to us later on, and I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, Nicola Kirkup, and she is helping with the arrangers within the New Zealand and new arrangers, and she's going to come and talk to us about that as well. And David here as well has also arranged songs for Wellington City Chorus, our competition song in St. Louis. Goodness me, I'm losing track. Was that 2018? St. Louis 2018, when Wellington City Chorus won the AA division of Harmony Classic, and David, he arranged our competition song for that piece.
Have you got any reflections, David, on the first part of the contest today?
Well, it's really fun to see everyone singing again, and I thought everyone sounded in a good place, and it was really fun hearing two novice quartets, each which had one very experienced singer in it, and I thought that was really fun to listen to. So they all presented themselves wonderfully well. So
we might have to get you back tomorrow, David, during the chorus competition. I think we'll have a lot to chat about there.
Oh dear, okay.
In the meantime, we've got Quartet to chat to.
Right.
Euphoria.
To now.
Okay, lovely.
Thank
Well,
you.
here's the stars.
Thanks, David.
Euphoria Quartet.
Here come Euphoria. They're
coming along. So
there
were
millions of photos taken, it would seem.
They were a mic testing quartet this morning because they could.
Didn't it?
And I'm going to vanish.
You must be getting lots of different photos taken.
Hi guys. Like ice cream?
Now do we all witch hats on?
This is what I do. That was great. It was
lots of fun.
It was really good. It was lots of fun. Great audience. It's, fantastic. Yeah.
We've got Euphoria. Of all four singers have been gracing the stage in Region 35 for a number of years. So they're really experienced, but you're a relatively new combination, is that right?
First time as this combo.
So tell us a bit about that and kind of what brought you together.
So I've sang with Rowan for a number of years and then joined Jude probably 4 years ago. And this recent combo, Nikki joined 2 years ago, was it?
A year, 18
months.
Yeah.
And we're all ready for the last contest, of course, which didn't happen. Yeah. So it was good to actually do our debut.
But you've gone into the performance category, so that's different, because have you guys done that before?
No. We just thought we'd take the opportunity of performing songs that we really love to perform.
But are not strict barbershop songs,
not strict,
right?
So that's what we've been learning over the last year, and we thought, why not? This is an opportunity you don't get very often. We back to competition at some stage, so it's been great. It's been really fun. It was wonderful just getting out there and having fun.
Yes. We've absolutely taken the opportunity while our whole world has changed to make as much fun as possible and just to love each other's company and making music together and having the opportunity to bring barbershop craft into it, but in a different way, and enjoy fusing it with a bit of pop music. And we've learnt quite a large repertoire of all fun, and we decided that was our mission for this unusual time, to actually have fun and keep the love of music in the soul. And it's just been so good being together for that.
And we've had some coaching with Richard Merritt, who I think is here and going to do a couple of things with the convention. And he sort of specialises in, Broadway pop stuff. So it's been great to do these sorts of songs and have coaching with him to just do those extra things that aren't, that's different than a barbershop coach would tell you about. So, yeah.
So Richard did music in the morning this morning.
Yes,
so with A Million Dreams, Rowena's Harper's arrangement, and just getting some the lyrical flow and behind the music, and not just about the rhythms, but why they're there. It was great class.
Yeah, good. He's such a lovely guy, and we really enjoyed
So
having
this
coaching
is something
with him.
new for you girls as well. Are you enjoying this?
You're not used to that, Jagosa. It is new, and it's lots of fun actually. It's a little bit scary, but just trying to fill in the silence gaps. But it's an honour and a pleasure really to kind of to play this role this year.
Cool.
So
Yeah, that's very cool.
so we're going to play a little game. We've got a box of mystery questions just to spice things up. I reckon you guys will be up for it.
I nominate the lead.
What's your overall combined age?
84. Who's good at maths?
And that's all you're getting.
Ooh. See, that anti-wrinkle stuff we put on last night worked.
That's awesome. So you guys will be obviously performing tomorrow with Christchurch City.
Yes, we are.
Any surprises that you want to tell us about? Or
Well, I don't think there'll be any dry eyes.
And only that we're actually going to sleep with our makeup on and not move a muscle tonight, so we don't have to wake up so early. And we're just going to turn up like this tomorrow without the
witch's hat.
Actually, speaking about the dry ice, that was a bit interesting. And did you have to kind of get special permission to do that, or?
Yes, we
There's a story
did.
about that. There is a story about that.
Yes, we
Who
did.
wants to
Oh,
tell
we
the
want to hear that story.
Afterwards.
Nikki, tell the story.
Well, I did tell somebody. I did get permission. Well, I thought I got permission, but apparently I didn't.
Not from the tech,
not
from the right tech people.
We got a wee telling off, but that's okay. He was really lovely, and we gave him some love potion.
Ah.
And he's happy. Yeah, he's happy. Yeah.
It worked really well.
Yeah.
It worked really well. It was super effective.
We'd had
Great
some
job.
practice runs to make sure. The first one yesterday was like,
Explosive.
whoa, big explosion. There was too much water and too much dry ice, and it was like, no, we can't do that much. So yeah. So we had some. We had it. We had some test controls, and we had it under control.
Yeah,
so yeah.
No,
Yeah, we knew exactly what we were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. That was the third time lucky.
We've got lots left over. We can have some fun.
Well,
we can have some fun Saturday night.
Only if it's still
But turn
frozen
the
by
alarms
then.
off.
There might be about 2 little nuggets left by then because it just evaporates slowly over time. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you guys did an awesome job. The audience loved it. Lots of people standing up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for hosting us and hosting the webcast.
And you can get off the floor now.
Oh, you're welcome. We've got plenty, it seems.
And good luck tomorrow with chorus.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got pretty good seats, so.
Not bad.
Awesome.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you so
We'll see
much.
you.
Bye. Beautiful. Hi, Billy. Billy from Wellington City Choruses, doing a shout out to all the Wellington City Chorus quartets.
Well, one of them's sitting here.
Yeah.
Sorry that you're getting my side on view, people. I might have to adopt the old Jacosa drop to the floor move next.
And she may not get back up.
I might not get back up, but it's getting to that age where it's,
Isn't it?
yeah, getting tricky. And do we have any more shout outs there on the webcast?
Just a reminder, you can send us through a message on our Facebook page, Roxy, ROXY Quartet, or you can send a message via the YouTube live feed. You can just write in the chat area. Yeah, it looks as though we're close to cracking the 100. In New Zealand, that means close to going over 100 viewers. Bit of Kiwi slang there for you. Yeah, so that's really exciting that you're actually staying tuned in while everyone else is having a break. Oh, Sandra from our chorus says, pick a question for yourself.
Oh, hey,
Ooh,
you're
I'll get
cheeky.
you back.
Okay. the lead is going to take it. Oh, that's right. There's three of us here.
Oh, yes.
In case people viewing don't know, previously or in general, Shelley is a lead, I am a lead, and Jacosa is a lead.
And I've always been tenor because that's just the part to sing.
Because nobody else wants to sing it. And so often we're fighting over who is the actual lead. Okay. The question is, who do you have to keep an eye on at social gatherings?
In the quartet?
In the quartet, that would be this one.
Jacosa.
The talker.
We all know that there's always one in the quartet that doesn't quite follow the rules.
This is our mum here in the quartet.
Yeah. Camp mother over there.
Indeed. Those of you who don't know, did you actually say earlier, did you let everyone know that you're a director?
No, I'm a director
Yeah, there we go.
of the Greater Auckland Chorus. I'm Master Director of Greater Auckland Chorus. And so we've been in the throwdowns of lockdowns and things like that. So inabilities to meet and then able to meet and then not able to meet and horrible teasing situation. But yeah, it's great. I love being in front of the girls and my wonderful team up there, and they're amazing. Yeah, and I miss you all. I think there's 12 of us that have come down to support. We have a half of a quartet that's coming up this afternoon, the Lowdown Quartet. Half of those people are in my chorus and awesome quartet. I'm looking forward to supporting them. And yeah, the rest of my wonderful peeps are at home.
Yeah, so there's actually the chorus contest, which is tomorrow. A good chunk of New Zealand's choruses are participating. I believe there's only 3 choruses which aren't, which is Wellington City, who we're a part of, Greater Auckland, which is Jacosa's chorus, and South City.
And Sounds of Hawke's Bay.
So there's 4, and Sounds of Hawke's Bay.
So 4 of us around the country.
But we've still got a huge representation tomorrow, so be sure to tune in tomorrow as well. You will see small choruses, you'll see mid-size, and you'll see large.
Just 1, 2.
Heading over to the mic now.
Hi
everyone. Back to the stage.
Going to get started now with an exciting youth segment. So just get settled in your seats would be fantastic. I'll just wait a minute. If we can all find a seat near us, that'll be super appreciated. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Jessie and I'm here first of all to give you an update on Young Women in Harmony activities and let you know about what upcoming events we have on the Young Singers in Harmony calendar. And so your current Young Women in Harmony coordinator, Leanne Wheeler, is in a quartet who's performing straight after the break. So she's with them right now. So it's my pleasure to be here speaking on her behalf today. So something really cool that we just realised was that the last barbershop convention in New Zealand was actually in this theatre in September 2019, which was the Young Singers in Harmony National Convention. So it's super cool feeling to be back and just, bringing those memories with us, those of us who were there. There's been quite a lot of changes over the past year for the Young Singers in Harmony organisation, which contains both Young Women in Harmony and Young Men in Harmony programs. So YSAH is now a registered charitable trust, which has a board of trustees with representatives from SANS, BHNZ, secondary schools who participate in the program, and also from the Young Singers in Harmony management team. And so the newly formed management team has 7 team members, including Leanne, who represents Adelines New Zealand, and myself, who's the team coordinator. The new structure, we're really excited about it. It's already showing that it's providing stability and sustainability for young singers. So we're excited to see where it leads. And our website and media coordinator, Natasha, has recently created a very cool new website for Young Singers in Harmony. And we also held a logo competition, which has resulted in a much needed rebranding of Young Singers in Harmony. So feel free to go and check out our website, www.ysahnz.com, or our Facebook page, and you'll see all of our exciting new updates. So a bit about upcoming events. There's a one-day workshop for young singers being held in Hamilton next Saturday on 8th of May. And schools from Auckland and Hamilton have been invited to attend, so we're hoping for a good turnout. And this event has been funded by the Prue Blythe Memorial Trust. And also taking place are the regional competitions for young singers. So Wellington and Christchurch have their contests coming up in May and July. And this year, Auckland and Waikato have merged their regional contests. So the joint contest is being held in Hamilton in June. So it's also very exciting. And following that, in September, we have our National Young Singers in Harmony Convention. So that has a quartet finals and a chorus finals day. And this year is being held in Palmerston North at the Regent on Broadway. Yeah, we're very, very excited about it, especially after, obviously, the cancellation of last year's convention. We're really, really looking forward to it. So moving on to the Prue Blythe Memorial Trust. This is a trust which helps to provide opportunities for young women aged 25 and under to experience barbershop singing in many different forms, to take part in education, competition and performance opportunities. And it also enables young Women in Harmony judges and coaches to travel the country, providing coaching and mentoring to young Women in Harmony groups, and it supports the running of annual workshops and competitions. So, shortly, we're very privileged to have a wonderful young Men in Harmony quartet perform for us, and this performance will be followed by the annual collection for Prue Blythe Memorial Trust. And if you don't have cash on you, you may have seen a QR code on your programs, so you can scan that with your phone, and that lets you donate through PayPal. There's also a little short link you can visit. It's www.bitly/YWIHNZ-donate. So yeah, a few different options there. And just want to say thank you very much in advance for your support of Young Women in Harmony. It really means a lot, and it's touching a lot of young women's lives in New Zealand, so we do appreciate it very much. So after the performance ends, the collection bags will start making their way around straight after the performance. So on to our very special guest performance. This quartet formed in March 2019, and that very year they became the National Young Men in Harmony Quartet Champions at the 2019 National Young Singers in Harmony Convention. And they also competed at the BHNZ National Convention and gained the title of 2019 BHNZ Youth Quartet Champions. So please join me in welcoming to the stage Promenade.
The perks of work in a fancy hotel are, gastronomically speaking, quite swell. And though I have tasted some excellent art, my true desire is one of the heart. And if she were here tonight, I'd tell her why she is my only delight. This restaurant boasts an excellent roast with Cabernet reduction jus. But satisfied will not I, 'cause it's not as sweet as you. But the Scotch whiskey's old and rare, I am told, with such a lovely amber hue. But this five-star hotel is just an old well, 'cause it's not as sweet as you. Well, it's not that I'm fed up on fancy, and I will be home before long. It's just that no one understands me when I play your favorite song. I am maxed out on Guinness Stout, on California Corbel too. The the grapes and the hops, they pulled out the stops, but they're not as sweet as you, and I've had my fill of chocolate spilled on crispy taffy cherry goo, and every confection of human invention, but they're not as sweet as you. Well, your kisses are candy, your lips are like wine, your body's a berry from straight off the vine. You are the sugar I crave all the time. Yeah, there's nothing in this whole wide world as sweet as you. Oh, darling, it's true, yes, really true. Nothing as sweet as you. Sweet as you.
Alrighty. Hi guys, we're Promenade. Thank you so much for having us out. We're so excited to be a part of this wonderful convention. Just take a second to introduce the members, if that's all good. Over on my immediate left, we have Mr. Kieran King singing the bass part. Kieran is actually studying a double major in English and history at UC at the moment. Yeah, that's right. So. Anyway, over on my far left, we have Mr. Harry Burt singing the baritone. Mr. Harry Burt. And Harry is currently studying a Bachelor of Music Arts at Aotearoa Institute of Canterbury. And yeah, that's right. He even writes his own songs. It's quite brilliant. Over on my right, we have Mr. Will Harris singing the tenor part. And Will is studying a Bachelor of Science in Physics and Astronomy at UC. Yeah, that's right. He's the brains of the outfit, as it were. And my name's Will Lynch. I sing the lead part, and I was studying performing arts, and then I'm now working as a singing teacher. So yeah, hey, thank you. And we are so excited to be here. We have one more song for you. This is a classic sort of swing tune. It's been covered by Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald and many wonderful people. And now we're going to give it a shot. So this is Let's Fall in Love. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, baby, you know our hearts are made of it, baby. And you know that I'll take a chance, baby. Oh, let me stop and tell you right now why we should fall in love, in love, in love. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance on it. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try a bit to make a go of it. Go of it. Yeah, we might have been meant for each other. To be, or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Yeah, let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Fall in love. Oh, let's
fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance on it. Why be afraid? Why be afraid?
Be afraid of it. Oh, let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Know of it, still we can try a bit to make a go of it. Oh, we might have been meant for each other. To be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Let's do it, baby. Let's fall in love. Nothing can stop us when
Absolutely. Now, what's the time, ladies? Our next performer is due on at 2:07 New Zealand time.
4 or 5 minutes time.
So
we've got a few minutes.
I think we've already passed 2:07, have we not, ladies?
Not according to my watch. What country are you in?
2:03. Sorry, the computer is on speed and a little ahead of us.
So coming up next, we've got Renew Quartet from the Waikato Rivertones. I believe this is their second time.
Yes.
Performing on stage. They came from memory 6th place in Dunedin in 2019.
That's right.
So it'll be great to see them again today. Looks as though we've got 114 watching now, so we're slowly creeping up as the day's gone on. Thank you for joining us. If you can, please donate. There is a link to donate in the chat box on YouTube. Just help us with the cost there. Okay, we're just doing a shout out over here.
Hey everybody, I'm Natalie from GAC, and it's just loving being here today. It's awesome, and yeah, it's cool. Hope everyone's having fun watching at home.
I'm Mayumi from GAC as well. Yes, I'm Japanese, so こんにちは。日本人の皆さんもバーバーショップで楽しみましょう。I say just let's enjoy Japanese also, enjoy barber shop. This taco English.
Also, we can't wait to watch the Lowdown coming up soon, so all the best to you guys, Lowdown.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you,
ladies.
Nancy. Thank you, Mayumi.
I was just reflecting that even us Kiwis who speak English also have some issues speaking barbershop vowels. We're all learning those.
There's challenges in every language, I am sure.
We have the same regional issues as North America, basically. It can be different for us, the north to the south. So Richard, one of the who did Music in the Morning this morning, who coaches the Christchurch City Chorus, was interested to hear all of the different, takes on the standard vowels. So right throughout our country we have our own unit approach issues. However, if you get to do it in your own chorus, that's the main thing.
That's the most important thing. Well, that's what the judges tell us anyway. We're not too far off now, just another 2 minutes before we get started with our next contestant, Renew. Many of you will know Melina Perry. She's one of the Perry twins, Brianna and Melina. They're very prolific on Facebook and on the Sweet Adelines page, and do a lot for the region and for their own chorus, which is awesome. And it's good to have them up here on stage. As we said, that they formed at the end of 2018 and are in the second contest after the 2019 contest that we held in Dunedin in the far south of the South Island here in New Zealand.
Lots of shout outs online for Renew, and I can just see them backstage, so I'm sure it won't be far away.
I feel
yet.
like there's a lot of people watching right now from the Waikato. Welcome. I'm sure they're going to do you really, really proud, and I'm sure they're fizzing to get on that stage.
Lots going on behind us, lots of chatter, as you can imagine, everybody finding their seats, which is fantastic.
And fully the excitement of just seeing each other again, because it's just been so long. So those reconnecting, and behind us, it's really a lovely, vibrant energy field to be in front of. It's lovely.
We just want to reiterate too to our international viewers that we completely understand how lucky we are to be able to hold this event, and we're thinking of all of you and knowing that you are feeling the loss, but we hope that it won't be too long before you'll be able to experience it again. It looks like we're getting ready to announce our next contestant.
Could you please take your seats? We are almost ready to begin. We are ready for contestant number 8. Appearing in the national category, representing Waikato River Tones, Renew!
They say that all who love are blind, and I'm not one to disagree. For more and more each day I find love has made a fool of me. Foolish me. He's just a boy I knew so long ago, the kind of boy I should forget, I know, but the memory still lingers. I'm still dreaming of that wonderful first time a girl falls in love. I hear the church bells pealing, taunting me. Again that same old feeling haunting me. Don't remember just how or just when, but I fell in love again. Once again. I guess there's really nothing I can do. Each new affair still thrills me through and through, but each time I fall in love, I'm only falling in love all over again with you. Falling in love, falling in love with you. Could this be the one tonight? Looking for Mr. Right, Mr. Right. Someone like you. I'm gonna find someone who cures everything blue. Happy me, feeling free. Turn wrong into right. Brightens the night, brings happiness just for me. He will be, makes me luckier than throwing a 7, takes me nearer to heaven than anyone's allowed to do. When your heart is talking, I feel like I'm walking on a cloud with someone like you. Someday I know that I'll find someone I can boast, someone who I'll boast to, somebody to hug, a bug in a rug to snuggle up close to. And whenever I do you know the who I'll give the most to? You pray
on my mind. Stay till I find someone like you. Someone like you makes me luckier than throwing a 7. Takes me nearer to heaven than any boy could do. My pockets are burning, spend all I'm earning. Well, someone like you. Someday I'll find. Someday I know that I'll find someone I can boast to. Somebody to hug, a bug and a rug to snuggle up close to. And whenever I do, you know the who, I'll give the most to my love. You prey on my mind, stay till I find someone like you. Just exactly like you, just like you. Please stay, I'll find the one who's on my mind. Baby, you're so fine, now is the time. You're mine.
We've got a few fans for a new here, and it looks as though everyone at home is watching too, because I think we've just reached the highest amount of people watching for the day. So we had Christine on tenor, Melina on lead, Leanne, Barry, and Carol, of course, was the bass. That was beautiful.
It was well done. It really was.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Looks like they had an absolute blast in there, and beautiful unit sound, in my opinion. That's only my opinion. So yeah, it was really awesome to watch. So good job, excellent.
Not just your opinion. There's heaps of shout outs and clapping hands for them online. So I think they gave a good performance.
Miss Gina Baker, how are you going? Nice to see you on the line there, Miss Queen Bee. Nice to see you.
Paddy Cobb's back on there. Nice to see you.
Janet Perry, so I'm thinking probably a relation. Maybe her
Maybe.
mum, I don't know.
Hi,
Sorry, we
Janet.
don't know.
Tell us if you're a mom or what you are, and we'll shout out back to you. Oh, that was exciting.
It was a super cool way to start up the second half of our day. Yes, we have been stuck to our seats since we started this morning. Let us know if we're getting stale.
Literally stuck.
Yes, the good old boosters are doing their job.
Indeed.
Oh, Paddy Cobb Baker says that's her opinion too, Jacosa.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Oh, you're in good company there, Jacosa.
Yes, just for those that are wondering when the quartet's coming behind us, we're literally very restricted in movement. Underneath, about here, is the next row of seats. So this is as far as I can go when I sink down, so you can see all of our friends that come and join us. And it's really hard to get out in an attractive way, so excuse my ducking and diving.
And I'm going to duck and dive this time too. I'm going to take one for the team, and I'm going to get out of the way, which doesn't happen very often, as these people can attest.
So those of you who don't know who we are, we're Roxy Quartet. If you've just tuned in, wondering who we are, we were the champions in 2019, when obviously the last convention was here in New Zealand and everywhere else, of course. We decided not to partake in this one because of COVID. We're a long distance quartet. So when we were asked to do the webcast, we were like, yes, please. It's awesome to be here and literally have the best seats in the house.
And we're extremely lucky. A little bit about us. I was a competition coordinator for the 2019 convention and the 3 or 4 before that, and we needed to find a mic testing quartet. And as I said earlier, 3 of us are leads. And I thought, well, hey, we're going to be there and none of us are singing in a quartet. What about if we decided to mic test? And so we got together one weekend. I switched to Barry. Shelley moved to bass. Jacosa
I wasn't going anywhere.
And neither was Liz. But as we sang together, we realised that actually it could be quite fun to sing as a quartet, and we ditched the mic testing. And
well, it was actually Karina Garrick that told us when we just wanted just a little check-in, just to make sure that we were going to do the mic testing some justice. and we didn't want to let the region down. And she said, "Oh, you've got a problem." And we're like, "Oh, what's the problem? Is it that bad?" She's like, "You guys got to compete." We're like, "Well, we haven't had that conversation." So, yeah, straight on to that. Just a matter of a couple of months out from contest. So it was a really cool. We just went in fun, and I think that's what does it, right? All the pressure's off. You're just going in just to see where things are at. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes it's hard to transfer that fun into your performance. Nerves get in the way, etc. And I think that we were lucky for that 2019 that literally we were going to be mic testers, and and we threw ourselves in there, and there was nobody more surprised than myself as I was standing backstage as competition coordinator, standing there saying, "Well, who else is left?"
Because we were near the end.
The first place. So it was quite the surprise, which is really lovely for us. And all of us have sung on the international stage before in different formations. We'll talk about that a bit
Here's
later
Abby on MC.
So we're heading over to...
We are ready for contestant number 9, appearing in the performance category, representing Dunedin Harmony Chorus, Joyful Notes.
I recall a summer's day when you and I had strolled away, and suddenly a storm drew nigh. Seeking shelter from the rain, we hurried down a little lane and found a lovely spot nearby. 'Twas just a garden in the rain, close to a little leafy lane, a touch of color 'neath skies of gray, under skies of gray. The raindrops kiss the flower beds, the blossoms raise their thirsty heads. A perfume thank you, they seem to say. Surely here was charm beyond compare to view. And maybe it was just that I was there with you. 'Twas just a garden in the rain, but then the sun came out again and sent us happily on our way. Sent us on our way. My troubles melted on the day when you and I had strolled away. That's where love found me. Somewhere over the rainbow, close to a little leafy lane, there's a place I'll remember here in a sweet refrain. Just a garden in the rain. Just a garden in the rain. One, two, three. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing. All you've gotta do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. All you've got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. What good is melody? What good is music? If it ain't possessing something sweet, so sweet. It ain't the melody. It ain't the music. There's something else that makes the tune complete. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Whoa, whoa. Now you're singing with a swing. Swing, 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 swing. Everybody start to sing. Whoa, whoa. Now you're singing while you sing. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. No, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah.
Quartet. Smashing it out on stage, getting us all alive with that upbeat second song of theirs. It was fabulous.
Beautiful. So they've got Sophie on tenor, Kirsty on lead, Sandra on Barry, and Cara on bass.
And I'm assuming that they're a novice quartet. Would that be the right assumption? I don't see it in here, but it says there's 3 members that are newish to chorus, and they just loved the sound that they made. So maybe they're a novice quartet as well.
Awesome.
We're waiting for Renew to come in after having their photos taken. Maybe they're another one that like having loads of photos. Hopefully they'll be with us shortly.
Now, coming up next, we have Jacosa. Who's next?
Oh, sorry, I was keeping an eye out for Renew. Oh, my Lowdown girls.
Yes.
Yay. So we have Jodie, and Jodie's was a baritone in my chorus and singing lead in this quartet, and now she's asked permission, actually, isn't that cute, on Tuesday she could start learning the chorus rep in lead, and I was all over it because she's got a brilliant voice, as you're about to hear. No pressure, Jodie. And Suzanne singing baritone, Cynthia singing bass, and Alex on tenor. Alex lives in Nelson, so this is another spread
you know what that means.
quartet throughout New
Sounds like
Zealand.
it might be Renew coming.
Yes, and we have Renew.
Okay, I'm going to do the switch. Sorry if this isn't attractive. Bye.
Hi, Claire.
Bye.
Yes, please sit down.
Come on in, ladies. You did a fantastic job.
You good? We do love the Augustine thing that's going on here.
You did an awesome job. So tell us a bit about how you're feeling now.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. We're still in a bit of shell shock. We've obviously prepared for this, and it's just been fantastic to be able to put that on stage. We all walked off so happy. Yeah.
And so this is your second performance. And so how does it sort of feel kind of coming back for the second time?
It's really exciting. And we had 2 new songs this time.
Yeah.
Than we did 2 years ago, so it was really cool to have a chance to perform those and showcase those. It was awesome. Yeah, and I think we just went in with the same mindset as we did for our first competition. Like, nothing to lose, just gotta, show the love. Let the audience enjoy
And
our performance.
Just be grateful we're here, right? And we can do it, eh?
Yeah. We know that we've got people that are watching us in the States, so hi everybody! Yay!
Had the most comments out of everyone.
Yay to everybody! Thanks so much for being our fans, and of course our fans in the audience. We couldn't be without them. So yeah. Oh, girls want to say something?
Any shout-outs?
Thank goodness
Yeah.
for technology. That's all I can say. Yeah, it's awesome. You can feel the presence of everybody around the world. And hello to Paddy Cobb Baker and Gina and all of our fans out there. Thank you so much for watching. It's awesome.
You guys don't know the meaning of sharing a mic, eh? All going together, much like our quartet.
We've only got two on stage, so you know.
we need a talking stick. Anybody else need a chocolate?
No, but I think these girls wanted to do a shout out though. Do it. Yeah, do your shout out.
Just shout out to all my family and friends who are watching. That's it.
Family and friends from Leanne.
Okay, a bit of fun, ladies. Okay. One question for the quartet. Pick out a question and read it.
Oh,
and then answer
exciting. Okay. The fact that we didn't actually wear our glasses. Okay. Who goes to what?
Oh.
Gutter first. Who goes to the gutter first?
The gutter first.
What does that mean?
Oh!
Serious? Oh! No, oh yeah, no. Okay, light bulb. Leanne. She rarely comes out of said gutter. Yes.
I'm just beginning to think that these questions reflect more on our quartet, perhaps, than others.
It's my favourite place.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yep. Hello, Mum, and thank you to the family for watching, and my workmates and everybody tuning in. It's really cool. So cool to have the support.
It really is. It's fantastic. Queen Patty and Queen Gina, say they're happy for you. So good to see you live.
We've loved watching the little messages come through on our Facebook page, and yeah, it's exciting to know that they are in a position to be able to watch us. Like, well done to RMT. Harmony Aotearoa has just been an absolute success so far. Yeah, really good. And thank you to you guys. Yeah, thank you, Roxy, for hosting.
Thank you.
You're
We're having loads
welcome.
of fun.
And I'm just going to say hi to my husband Dennis and my son Christopher, who are also here today to see us.
That's so neat. Yeah, we have reiterated many times over how grateful we are to have this opportunity, and we know that we're fortunate in this country, and we've paid homage to Jacinda for getting us into this position. And in fact, I think that any government, within New Zealand, whether it was either party, would have done the same in trying to get us to this point, and we're so grateful to have that. Yeah.
So anything, are you guys competing tomorrow? You must be. Yes.
Waikato.
Yep.
Yep.
Waikato. But of
River
course,
Tones.
it's pretty sad because you guys didn't get to go to international, right? You were supposed to go.
Oh, these are our 2019
last
champions.
year. Yeah, and so we don't really know yet what that will mean when they have convention again, do we? Right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
I know.
Being reigning champions for a little while longer, like you guys.
Hey, let's be honest. I know the answer, and the answer is come down under and have an international convention.
Come to New Zealand. We'll look after you.
Get your vaccinations, and come down under.
Yeah, wow.
You can rehearse to your heart's content. Well, thank you for coming and visiting us, guys. It's awesome to have you talk to us. And we'll see you guys later on. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, totally.
Yes. Awesome.
All the best for tomorrow as
See
well.
you.
Thank
More
you.
now.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye. Oh my goodness.
So we've got the lowdown coming up next.
Oh my gosh, it's a long way down. Oh.
We're so graceful.
So graceful.
So graceful.
Yeah, graceful is not any name I would attach to our quartet.
Apart from our walk-on?
No, not even then.
That's pretty powerful, actually. Yeah, you know, quite right.
So do we need to start a rumour that the next international convention's in
Although
New Zealand?
it would be really good to have sponsors
Let's go with that rumour.
on the webcast, just saying.
Oh dear. Okay, so just a couple of minutes.
All right, I think it won't be long before the lowdown come. by the
They are
looks of
due on
things.
at 2:34, and it's 2:32 here in New Zealand in the afternoon. Gosh, the day's gone quickly.
Hasn't it? We literally haven't left our seats the whole time.
So this is also the Lowdown second competition, same as Renew. So they got together at the end of 2018. And where are they from?
Well,
so none of them are
everywhere.
related.
None of them are related, but they're kind of from everywhere, so pretty multicultural. Suzanne is from England. Cynthia is born in Taiwan. Jodie's born in Auckland, and Alex in Christchurch. So a couple of Kiwis in there.
Yeah.
Looks like they're getting ready to come out. Shouldn't be long.
Indeed.
Suzanne, the baritone, has been in international representing Quartet twice. It was actually the quartet that I sung in her with, so with Malto. And I think that was 2015, 2016, if my brain takes me back far enough. And yeah, so that was the Vegas rounds. I'm pretty sure that was the Vegas rounds. But yeah, so I'm, type friend of hers. I'm really looking forward to just wishing her all the best for today and giving her a big hug after. That's what it's all about, right?
I just happened to catch a side view of us rearranging ourselves, and it definitely was not graceful. And I apologise profusely. And no doubt it'll happen again, so this is an
Just
apology
to change
in
the
advance.
subject, it looks as though there is a lot of support about having a convention here, an international convention. So there you go.
Oh, Joan, are you listening? Are you tuning in? Come see
right.
us in our fair country.
Okay, here we go, the lowdown.
We are ready for contestant number 10, appearing in the national category, representing Nelson Bay's Harmony Chorus, Greater Auckland Chorus, and Chapter at Large, The Lowdown!
Those eyes, I love those beautiful eyes. Don't know why I love those eyes. Great big eyes.
Do-ba-do-do-do.
How many hearts have you broken with those great big beautiful eyes? Great big beautiful eyes that tell beautiful lies. Tell me now, how many times have you kissed somebody like you kissed me just then? I don't believe you mean it, no, but baby, kiss me again and again. How many hearts have you stranded on that dreamy road to romance? Baby, I'll take a chance. I need some lovin'. I just can't resist you, even though I'm wise too. How many hearts you have broken with those great, big, beautiful eyes? Honey, don't you know that I can't resist you? No matter how I try. Would just have to be broken by your great big. I fell in love with you first time I looked into those great big beautiful eyes. Love those eyes. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please Please don't take my sunshine away, don't go away. You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But if you leave me to love another, you will shatter all my dreams, my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray, so gray. You'll never know. Why don't you know how much I love you? Please don't take my sunshine away, don't go away. I will love you till my dying day. Don't take the sun, don't take my sun away.
And we're back. That was the lowdown from Greater Auckland Chorus, from Chapter at Large, and from Nelson Bay's Harmony Chorus.
Sorry, it's hard to hear.
And it seems that I'm the only one at the desk.
I think we've sort of entered zombie mode a little bit.
I tell you what, the good old internet has blown up about having convention, international
interwebs.
convention in New Zealand, and we'd welcome you with open arms.
We're just going to put it out there.
Oh, here we go.
Awesome, we've got joyful notes.
Well, welcome, ladies.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
No, that's all right. Just stay there.
We'll just rearrange ourselves. Just tell us a
nice and close.
Tell us a bit about yourselves and how you're feeling after
We're
your
feeling so
performance.
good. Oh my goodness. Are we joyful or joyous notes? We've had so many changes. It's joy something. Joyful. Yeah, that's the one.
Joyful
Yeah.
notes.
Yes. No, that was so fun. Oh my god. I've never competed in a
I was just going to say that was your first
that was
contest.
So cool.
And
Yeah.
for the rest of you? Oh,
All
you're
of you,
a brand
you're
new
a real
novice.
novice quartet.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, truly novice.
Well done. That's awesome.
Fantastic. I particularly loved your second song. You
so
just
fun.
really seemed to kind of really groove into it, that one. Yeah. So, and you said in your notes before that you really quite like jazz music.
Oh, yeah, love it.
It really came through, yeah.
Just saying, it doesn't mean that we sing it, but we really like it. We really enjoy it.
No.
We really like the jazz chord. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it, with barbershop?
It is a slight problem, but you know,
Yeah.
this convention, it's the perfect opportunity to sing what
That's-
you want and what you enjoy.
Well, I was going to say it was deliberate, but it wasn't actually. We just had these two songs. We thought, we could do that because we had the music, and then we found out they weren't contestable, but it was too late.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
For starters, we need to give you some food because we know that nerves get in the way and you don't eat much backstage.
Of course.
And before, so
Then you keep us for as long as you need to.
You're welcome here.
This works for us.
Thank you, guys.
And the second thing that we have to do with you is a mystery question. You take a question from the box for your quartet and you answer that question. Just one for the quartet. You have to read it out loud.
Would any of you change parts if range wasn't an issue?
No.
So what part were you singing?
Tenor.
Oh, see, tenor. You just have to stay there if
why
that's
would
what
you
you're saying.
change?
Why would you? Never.
Not at all flexible.
Baritones get to sing everything anyway, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Cara?
No, I'd definitely stay at bass. I love it. But we have talked about, and we do agree, we would never sing Barry because we just can't follow what's going on. But I think basses, we walk into a room
That's
and
you.
we're here.
Yeah.
Bass is here.
I think if I could sing a little bit lower, I'd do bass.
Oh, that's fine. I used to be tenor, but leads, it's a bit
So a lot
better
of
with me now.
tenors
As
will
I get older, my
switch to
voice gets
bass.
better, so.
You know, because
I
you've
went
got.
from baritone to
It works.
tenor.
Oh, so you've got quite a range then. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know. But I mean, there are always arrangements that allow for part changing, or there are quartet members that are quite happy to change the whole melody of a song to bass to suit themselves. Henrietta Hunk and
Is
Tangaroa.
this
Ring
an
any
ongoing
bells?
dilemma? Should we leave?
No, it's all good. Not
We
within
should
this
talk.
quartet. A previous quartet, yeah. Speak to Henry. She knows all about changing the part.
God.
So she took all of the melody into the bass line and then gave us the rest. Yes.
Cara's like, you can do that.
I'd like to hang out with, so I think good.
And it's quite funny, the song is Hallelujah, which is one that many quartets sing, but I could never join in now because I don't think that I sing one particular part. No, it's all good. It's all good. But yes. Sorry? You competing tomorrow?
Buzzwords.
No, it's fine. So tomorrow,
Yes,
with,
tomorrow.
you're all with Dunedin
Yeah.
as well.
Definitely, yes.
Awesome.
With the
Oh, we
quartet
can't.
over there, we're very excited.
Awesome. Yay, we can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Very, very excited.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially since it'll be much easier after getting up there as a quartet. Chorus, no
I never thought you'd have that sort of release of tension once you've sung in a quartet, then the rest of it's a dialogue.
Oh, a group? Oh, I can hide. It's a different test on the soul being in a quartet than it is in the chorus. So in the chorus you have your mates and you can breathe. Quartet, no friends, just the other parts. Yeah, so it's
that you can't relate to.
Ouch.
You can't jump on and be like, oh, that sounds right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, you got to know your stuff.
When the tenor says, oh, it's this part from here, and they sing this weird part.
Uh-huh.
Where are we?
Yep.
Hold the mic right up to your mouth. We're going to talk. Yeah.
Well, anybody back
Any
home?
shout outs that you want to do?
My mum's here tonight.
Oh, nice. Hi, Mum.
Somewhere.
I'd like to do a big shout out to
Damien at
husband
home,
and
who's
children.
probably working, and
Same with my husband, children,
The
and my
enthusiasm
parents. My dad,
behind that.
especially
Oh,
if he's
hi,
watching.
Damien.
So.
Okay, thank you guys.
Awesome. We're
Thanks
going
for
now,
visiting,
guys. Thank
We
you.
are ready for contestant number 11. Appearing in the national category, representing Taranaki Harmony Chorus, Measured for Sound.
It's a pity to say goodnight, say goodnight. It's a pity to say goodnight, because I never saw stars so bright. But if you gotta go home, you gotta go home. Give me a goodnight kiss. It's a pity to say farewell, because the man in the moon won't tell. But if you gotta go home, you gotta go home. Give me a good night kiss. So how's about tomorrow night? Just you and me, and I promise you I'll be waiting for you, darling. underneath the willow tree. It's a pity to say goodnight, because I want you to hold me tight. But if you gotta go home, you gotta go home. Give me a good nighty-night kiss. How's about a walk around the park before we say goodnight? Nighty-night, maybe find a cozy spot. Kiss a lot, my oh my, it's getting hot. It's a pity to say goodnight, because I never saw stars so bright. But if you gotta go home, you gotta go home. Give me a good nighty-night kiss, baby. Hold me tight, that's alright, but it's a pity to say. Don't wanna say it, I guess I gotta say it, alright. Nighty-night. From out of the past, from a place that could not last, there I heard your name. Yesterday I heard the rain whispering your name, asking where you'd gone. Where have you gone? It fell softly from the clouds on the silent crowds, as I wandered on, out of doorways, black umbrellas came to pursue me. Faceless people as they passed were looking through me. No one knew me. Yesterday I shut my eyes, face up to the skies, drinking in the rain. But your image was still there, floating on the air, brighter than a flame. Yesterday I saw a city full of shadows without pity. And I heard the falling rain whispering, softly, softly whispering your name.
And that was contestant number 11, measured for sound from Taranaki Harmony. And we had Michelle on tenor, Jill on lead, Fi on Barry, and Helen on bass. Wonderful job there.
We've got Jill is the director of Taranaki Harmony Chorus, who is on lead.
Shout outs to the Taranaki peeps. those of you who don't know, that Taranaki Harmony was my very first chorus, a little small chorus from New Plymouth, New Zealand. They are competing tomorrow as well, so we will see them all in action tomorrow.
So we've got the lowdown with us now.
I don't think I can get low down this time. It was very
The
tricky
lowdown.
getting back up.
Oh. No swearing on the webcast.
Close to the mouth.
Welcome. So tell us how you're feeling. It was a really, really awesome performance, and the audience was certainly with you the whole way.
Yeah, we had a blast on stage. That was kind of what we were always thinking about, was just having the time to enjoy it out there. I mean, it goes quick as it always does, but yeah, we had really good fun.
Awesome. We've got some chocolate for you because it's very important to get sustenance after
Yeah,
a
we're
performance
starving.
Like that. So much energy, I know.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Really close to the mouth, no one can hear.
Oh.
Okay.
It felt really good up there. It's very nice and warm stage and audience.
We felt heaps of love up there.
It's
We
awesome.
felt heaps of love up there.
It's a great venue to sing in. It's really intimate and warm. But it's gone too fast. Before I know it, I'm already in the final post with our tenor. I'm like, what? Where's the 6 minute gone?
Yeah,
Yes.
it went really, really quickly, but it felt
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah.
That's good.
really
You
good.
did an awesome job. Hey, we've got a little question to ask you. So one of your members, and I'm thinking Jodie, should pull out a question and then read it out to the audience on the webcast and then answer said question.
Would any of you change parts if range wasn't an issue?
Not
Yes, tenor, 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 tenor.
Yeah, I totally do tenor.
I'd sing baritone.
Oh, see, we're going to create new quartet formation here.
Yeah, I'd probably go bass.
I don't know how your director would feel about that.
No.
She'd love some extra tenors.
We had a whole lot of shout outs to you on the page, chorus members and people from overseas, so it's really cool.
Yeah, we know there's lots of Greater Auckland Chorus watching us, so shout out back to them.
Awesome.
So we had great pleasure of coaching you guys a few weeks ago, and it was the first time our quartet had sort of done coaching via Zoom, so that was interesting. But tell us what the last couple of weeks after that have been like for you guys, because we saw a few things that you kept, which is always kind of a bit satisfying, to be honest. But you know, so the last couple of weeks you always kind of upped the game, and I really felt that you did that. It was really awesome to see. So just interested what the last couple of weeks of prep have been like for you guys.
I think it's mainly just been consolidating stuff, especially since we're long distance, and so we haven't had all four of us together since our coaching. Yeah, it's just kind of consolidating.
So
and
how do you practice then? How do you make that work?
Well, we have weekly video calls where I will video call in and kind of act as ear rather than singing. These three all are in person, and it just works like that. And then we have monthly in-person rehearsals.
I think also in the last couple of weeks as well, we've just been singing to each other rather than singing as if we're standing on the stage, just to help try and keep that connection going between us.
So basically, Alex is coaching the rest of you to get up to her level, and then she just joins in. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Pretty
Right,
much,
okay.
pretty
Okay,
much.
okay, cool.
Tenors can do that, right? We just jump on in at the end, right?
You can hear this low voice out to the side, but you can't see Cynthia, so I'm going to disappear so you can see Cynthia.
That's
Hold
okay.
on.
Just the voice will leaving people the impression, so that's all good. Thank you. Thank you.
So do you want any other shout-outs for people back home?
I think we have to do a shout out to Christina Roper, who's watching, because she's done a lot of coaching with us as well. So yeah, hi Chris and hi boys, and also to all of our families as well who've supported us through this too.
I've got workmates that is watching both actually live here in the theatre, as well as back home, hopefully in the office as well. Hi, and also my drumming buddies as well. So yeah, shout out to those people. Thank you very much for the support. Yes.
I'd also like to say thank you for the support from Nelson Bays and also Sounds of Hawke's Bay and past Greater Auckland members as well. So yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, shout out to Greater Auckland and my director, Jacosa. We love the support that you guys give us, so thank you so much.
We are ready for
thank
contestant
you,
number 12. Appearing in the national category, representing Dunedin Harmony Chorus and Christchurch City Chorus, Focus!
The scene is set for romance, my heart is beating so fast. Will his love be the one for me? And will the magic last? The night is like a lovely tune, beware my foolish heart. How bright the ever-constant moon, take care, my foolish heart. There's a line between love and fascination. It's hard to see on an evening such as this, for they both give the very same sensation when you're lost in the magic of a kiss. His lips are much too close to mine. Beware, my foolish heart. But should our eager lips combine, then let the fire start. The fire start. For this time it isn't fascination or a dream that will fade and fall apart. It's love. This time it's love, my foolish heart. It's love, really love, and not a dream. I'm in love, take care, my foolish heart. Never really thought it could happen to a girl like me. Gosh, it seems so contradictory, like a bit of abracadabra magicality. Presto, change-o, see a different me. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I made it to heaven beyond paradise the moment I saw your eyes, your adorable eyes. A roll of a 7, a lucky surprise. The moment I saw your eyes. Friends staring, mumbling, swearing, who the heck is she? Once was acting down and under, now she's moving out like thunder. Well, when did it happen? I'm telling no lies. The moment I saw your eyes. I'm hot to handle, Take a look at me. To explain, my brain's on fire, and the flame is burning high now. Well, when did it happen? Don't you know that I'm not telling no lies? The moment I saw you, I wanted to destroy you. The moment I saw your eyes, all those eyes, never really thought of all till I saw you. I made it to heaven, beyond paradise, the moment I saw your eyes.
All right.
We are getting so swift at those.
Oh my gosh, movements. So that was Focus Quartet. We have only one more to go, but do come back tomorrow because we have choruses all day tomorrow. So please come and play with us tomorrow, it'd be great. So Focus Quartet.
Mostly from Christchurch City Chorus. Many of you will probably be familiar with Virginia and Sue. They've been on international stage a few times in different quartets. I'm not sure I've met Ali before, so I'll be keen to kind of hear about her, and Robin from Dunedin Harmony Chorus. So they formed, thank you, Chikosa. So they formed just before COVID struck, so they've been singing together for a year, I guess. And what else do we want to say?
It's really interesting if we take a look back at the questions of what part of New Zealand were you all born and are any of you related, which is interesting that we asked that question because we didn't ask if you weren't from New Zealand. And many of the quartets that we've seen throughout today have been from all over the world. Of course, it says here that three of them, one was from Christchurch, one Dunedin, one Gore and Hokitika, but the lead was actually born in England. So we have many that are from overseas, many English.
Hello. So we've got
Measured for Sound.
Measured for Sound now from Taranaki Harmony Chorus.
We're going to try and assume position.
I think that I'm just going to swivel. I'm sorry for the side view.
Mike, nice.
You're missing someone.
Yes,
Oh, right.
Go and introduce the next person.
Oh,
perfect.
Fi. We love Fi.
Welcome to our
Here I go.
webcast. You guys
What do you
did
wanna
a
know?
fantastic job. Just tell us a bit about yourselves and if you've got any shout outs for people back home.
Tell you a bit about ourselves.
This is your second performance. You competed in
It's
Dunedin.
it's our first performance with Helen as
With
our
this,
bass.
that's right,
that was Helen's first time on stage with
Oh,
us as
well
bass.
done.
She did
Good
so
job.
well.
It was Michelle's second time on stage as our tenor. Yeah, so that was the new look Measure for Sound, first time up.
Awesome.
And we can't believe we actually, we pulled it off and we think we nailed it.
You did a really awesome job. I love your ballad.
Thank
we
you.
sang it in even time, didn't we?
Yeah.
And so I know how challenging that song is, but you did a really solid
Oh,
job.
thank you,
So well
Liz.
done.
Yeah,
We
that's
love
cool.
singing it.
It's cool.
So,
Can we just get you to shuffle over to the next seat, just so, because then we can see you all.
we know you're probably ready for some chocolate, so please help yourselves.
Energy boost.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh,
Those
thanks,
in quartets
guys.
know that you often don't feel like eating a lot. Isn't that funny?
Actually,
Jill goes for
it
the
was
cherry
way
ride.
better than I thought it was going to be. I think I I'd got the nerves all out of the way, and so it was just came and had fun, really.
So
And,
chorus tomorrow will be a breeze.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You have to wait in the wings and see what's going to happen, really. But yeah, today it's great. It's
We've
really
been
good.
playing a little game with quartets, which is to pick a
lovely.
mystery question from the box. Just a way to learn a bit more about people.
Go on, Jill.
So fire away.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, do
Oh,
you want
need
my
your
answer?
glasses.
Long enough.
I could-
Would any of you change parts if range?
No, we'll give you another question. We've had that one a few times.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. God.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
Blimey.
What's the funniest thing that's happened on stage or back in your hotel room on one of your trips?
I think probably your hair, Michelle,
Oh,
this
you have
morning.
to choose. That's good.
What do you think?
The
might
hair was
be?
pretty funny
The
this
hair was a
morning.
good moment.
We had some pretty strong hairspray and it was quite funny.
We sprayed her hair upside down, and then when she came back up, it was still like.
Was it a little bit something about Mary?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, on steroids.
Exactly that. This is good. So we've got photographic evidence, obviously.
We have.
Very important.
Yeah, yeah. Gold
that's good.
stars. We seem to keep finding gold stars everywhere.
The other thing is for poor Jill, we're three Poms and a Kiwi. So and Jill's our Kiwi.
She doesn't get our jokes.
She doesn't get our jokes.
No.
She has to deal with all us.
All their funny little ditties that they like to sing.
What's
that about?
And us saying yogurt.
It's not yogurt. You could make that a national vote, couldn't we? I reckon.
So obviously with three of you from the UK, you came here for different reasons. What are those reasons?
Love.
Oh, that's the best reason.
Hope he's watching.
Brownie points.
No, we just came for we thought we've lived half our lives on one half of the world, so we'll go and see what the other half's about. And
it's not bad.
That's not bad. And that was 15 years ago. We said we'd come for 2, even if we didn't like it, and we're still here. So
that's awesome.
That's awesome. We were just commenting in the sheets to see, how many non-New Zealanders are in quartets, and there are many. And practically in every quartet, there's at least one that's not a born Kiwi, but now a Kiwi. Yeah. So it's awesome. It's fantastic. We also mentioned to the webcast that we'd be quite interested in holding international here.
Oh wow, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Just throw that idea out
It's
there,
fabulous.
Joan.
So much
You're
to see, do, and hear.
Exactly. And obviously, Taranaki people are in the audience, but there'll be some that are still at home and travelling today.
Now. They're all here now, but we do have some at home, and they may be watching. So if you're watching, Joan and Rosemary and Fauna, if you are watching.
Fauna, our friend.
Hello, Mother. Yeah. So,
She's a camp mother as well.
Yeah. She's been at it for many years.
She has indeed.
Yeah. But otherwise, no, the rest are here. All up the
Awesome.
back.
Looks like we're going to the last contestant.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
We are ready for contestant number 13. Appearing in the national category, representing Christchurch City Chorus, Al Fresco.
There's a rainbow to be found leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Spread the news all around. Lulu's back in town. Guys will straighten out their ties. I'm the one they idolize. Better get your old tuxedo pressed. Better sew a button on your vest. 'Cause tonight you gotta look your best. Lulu's back in town, Gotta get a $50 somewhere. Gotta shine your shoes, so lick your hair. Gotta get yourself a bouton, yeah. Lulu's back in town. You can tell all your pets, all your blondes and brunettes. You bet that al fresco regrets. They're not knitted round, not around. Honey, you can tell the mailman not to call, 'cause you ain't a-coming home till the fall, and you might not get back home at all. Lulu's back in town. Every time I hit the town, fellas will seem to gather round. Always happens, yes, it's true. What's the gal to do? Yeah, tell them all, get ready to play. Jazz the day and night away. See that line up, the guys all sign up. Lulu's back in town. Yeah, I'm back in town. You can tell the mailman not to call, 'cause you ain't a-coming home till the fall, and you might not get back home at all. Home at all. Lulu's back in town. I'm back in town. Lulu's back in town. Back in town.
Hit. So in that quartet we have Ruth Carson, who actually looks after all of the quartets through the whole of Region 35. And that was so fun to see everyone cross the stage today, and that was a brilliant, perfect way to finish off today's quartet celebrations.
And all of those quartetters have been in previous quartets, mixed up. Edna and Mary and Vivian and Ruth all have been in different quartets, so that's really cool to see them join together and form a quartet. As you know, that Christchurch City Chorus, who you may not know, is a really large chorus, and they have a huge selection of singers to choose from. So that makes it fun. Often each year you'll see different combinations formed, which is fantastic.
So we're hoping that Focus and Al Fresco will come back to join us soon, but we do have some more singing from Paddy Cook and Tony Griffin. So the region has been learning a song, Haere Mai, and so we'll go back to the stage at some point, but hopefully in the meantime, Focus will come join us. They're just on their way, so bear with.
I'm going to go downstairs to the lower level.
That later on today we will have a massed sing at 4 o'clock in Victoria Square here in Christchurch, which is really awesome. We always love to get together for mass singing. So hello, ladies. Focus. How you doing?
We're doing well. Don't move too far along. If you stay more at this end, because the camera. Oh, okay. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Take a seat.
Someone needs to come here. And when you're speaking into the microphones, please hold them like an ice cream.
Hello.
So I was just commenting earlier that I didn't recognise you, Ali. So tell me a little bit about you at least.
I've not quite been in Sweet Adelines for 3 years yet. I joined in 2019 before New Orleans.
Just before, yep.
Yeah. Nice and close. Cool. Yeah, but I've been singing a lot my life. Yeah, lots of musical theatre, but not. This is a first barbershop experience, and it's the first time I've jumped on stage with a quartet. So
Awesome, well done. Especially jumping on with this lot who have all done it plenty of times.
Got a bit of experience around you.
Yeah, there's plenty of experience around me, which made it really supportive and amazing, but a little daunting at the same time.
When you've got tomorrow, which is a whole different kettle of fish and so much easier once you've done that, especially if it's the first time, getting on stage. So that's awesome. It's a breeze after that.
Yeah. So we've been playing a little game with the quartets. So pick a question.
One quartet member pick a question and then
Go,
read
Robin.
it out aloud up to the microphone.
If you were shipwrecked on an island, which quartet member would you want to be with?
Now
Just
she's in
answer
trouble.
Me or
Make sure the microphone's nice and high. Can I read it again just for the audience purposes? The question is, if you were shipwrecked on an island, which quartet member would you want to be with?
I have an answer for that. I'd like to be with Virginia because she floats really well and we could float away from the island and be saved.
Nice.
Please welcome to the stage
And
two
we'll
of
come
my
back to you. Thank you,
favorite sweet Adelines and longtime mentors, Patty Cook and Tony Griffin, will share the taka of one of our new mass songs and the origin of how it came to be.
We're back. My husband is a Kiwi bloke through and through, and he has always maintained that when Kiwis go overseas and want to demonstrate their New Zealandness, they all do the same thing. They sing a song in te reo. So I had to smile when a few weeks ago the travel bubble between New Zealand and Australia was announced, and what happened? Jimmy Barnes, Neil Finn, and their families all sang Hoa Kari Kariana, of course. There's no denying that there's something special about songs sung in Maori. So in 2017, when I found out that my chorus was invited to sing in the Harmony Classic, I too went directly to this tried and true method of demonstrating Kiwiness. I started searching for the perfect waiata to perform in St. Louis. The resulting song search ended up being quite a delightful story with a bonus heartwarming surprise at the end, and I'm delighted that Carrie Stewart has asked us to share it with you. The first thing I did was contact my partner in crime, Tony Griffin, because I suspected that with her Gisborne background and my Bay of Islands background, our song search would be a breeze. We talked about some simple parameters to work with. The waiata we were looking for had to be short, but not too short, catchy, but not too difficult rhythmically. It had to be sung completely in Maori, but could not contain any te reo that we would have trouble pronouncing. I also really wanted to do a waiata ringa, so I added easy actions to my wish list. Sidebar, to those interested in doing kapahaka, we learned the hard way that there are no easy actions.
At the time, the All Blacks were promoting the song Tutira Mai, and Patty thought that that might be a good choice, but I was sure I could find something else that felt a little more special. Our system was this. I would find songs I thought had potential and send video clips of them to her. She would then panic about the lyrics or the rhythm or the actions, and I would look some more. After going through this process on about 12 songs, I sent a clip that included a queue of other songs. You know, if you like that, well, you're really going to like this. So she noticed another video that looked like a group of young Māori women doing waiata ringa in ball gowns. Intrigued, she clicked on it and watched. The video was taken at a senior dinner of St. Joseph's Māori Girls College in Napier. It was delightful, yay! She immediately loved it. I knew the song as one from my region and love it too. Our search was over. We had found the perfect song. We were so excited. The next step was simply to find and purchase a copyrighted version of the music. With which we thought would be a walk in the park. The first thing we learned about the song was that it had been written by Sir Aotearoa, the famous Māori statesman from the East Coast, not far from my hometown of Tūranganui a Kiwa, Gisborne.
Simply finding a copyrighted version of the music turned into a bit of an ordeal. We searched everywhere. We started with traditional music stores and online sheet music stores, but had no luck at all. Then we moved on to secondhand stores and op shops. We looked through folios of waiata, old and new, and even studied performances that had been posted on YouTube to see if we could find any clues at all about where we could access the music. No luck. I even wrote to St. Joseph's to ask if we could buy a copy of the song from them. They seemed surprised and replied that they didn't have sheet music for this song. As far as they knew, it had never been published. Everyone at their school had always learned it by rote. We had found plenty of performances of the song on YouTube, so we knew it was a popular song, but there was no sheet music to be found anywhere.
After spending weeks searching for the music and getting more and more disappointed, we finally came to the brick wall. We learned to our great disappointment that all of Sir Ngāta's writings were under the guardianship of his nephew and held at the Alexander Turnbull Library in Wellington. They were definitely not for sale. So how on earth would we get legal permission to sing a wonderful song that had apparently never been published and was now archived in New Zealand's National Library? Well, I had a sudden thought. Well, I actually know the granddaughter of Sir Ngāta. We were competitive tap dancers as children, and she still lives in Gisborne. I approached her and explained our situation, that a small women's barbershop chorus from the Wop Wops in Northland loved the song her grandfather had written, but never had published, and wanted to perform it at an international convention in the United States. I'll bet she never expected that. She said she would see what she could do. There, the story of the Perfect Waiata search ends. A hui was organised with members of her whānau, and they kindly agreed to give us permission to use the song. Glenda Lloyd, a talented Australian arranger, arranged it for us and has generously donated the arrangement to Region 35.
I think we should applaud Glenda. Our incredibly patient Ngāpui and Ngāti Paro TC Gay Dawn taught us the actions. She tapped into her family connections of kapahaka teachers and experts and drilled us for months. The chorus loved learning and performing Haere Mai. It was an immersion in Maori culture that we may never have had any other way, and we loved the experience.
And there's a delightful postscript to this story. The year after we performed it in St. Louis, Paddy was the recipient of the Anne Gooch Award and was contacted by a Sweet Adelines International staff writer from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She sent Patty a very businesslike letter asking if she could send a list of questions or ring her so that she could write an article about her award for the pitch pipe.
She ended her mail with this comment: "On a personal note, I want to tell you that I am new to Sweet Adeline's staff as of December 2018. Bella Acapella's performance in the Harmony Classic was so inspiring to me as an introduction to this organization and this music, particularly as an Indigenous person. Thank you for that. My co-workers can tell you that I can just about perform all the choreography to Haere Mai because I watch it so often. So in the end, this waiata has ended up being a salute to the cultural diversity that we are now starting to recognize and celebrate in Sweet Adelines. And I think it also has a special meaning in this COVID age because more than anything, it is a song that celebrates being together. Thank you.
thank you to all of today's performers for sharing your voices and representing our region so well. We also thank the audience, both near and far. You are all part of this celebration. And a special thanks to our extra special panel. We would all rather that you were here in person, but we feel your afinatia, your support, all the same.
A huge thank you to Roxy, our wonderful webcast hosts. You have delivered a magical day for our viewers from afar with your charm and friendly chat with our quartet performers. We look forward to sharing the theatre with you again tomorrow. A wee reminder that this evening there is a he tangata rehearsal right here in the theatre at 7:45, followed by the Star Chorus at 8:30.
We'll look that up. Okay, kia ora tātou. In February 2021, Dale Syverson, Master 700 Director of the Rich Tones Chorus, said, "What we miss is the sound of others that lifts us up and makes us more." I will leave today with a lasting memory of the joyful energy shown on stage by all performers and an enduring gratitude that we're all in a space and time where this is possible. New Zealand has positioned itself very well to celebrate our craft at this time, and we sincerely hope that you have all enjoyed sharing this with us. It was at this point that I had some carefully constructed instructions on how to get to Victoria Square for our mass sing. Thank you to those that replied to my text, as I didn't know how to do it. I had sectioned it off into left-left or right-right, depending on your preference. None of that is useful. It's now raining. Or kind of, sort of. So, the weather has changed, and we've had permission, thank you to the staff at Aotearoa, to change to Plan B, which is have our mass sing in the beautiful Aotearoa auditorium. So, thank you to all of those people who've made that possible in the last 5 minutes. One more thing, please. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a lovely evening in Christchurch, despite the weather perhaps. Kia tātou katoa pō Mārie. To everyone, I wish you all a good night.
Didn't bring pyjamas. I hope they're not expecting us to stay until tomorrow. Because that would be awkward.
We have a lovely hotel to,
We just want to quickly welcome on our last quartet. We've just got a couple of minutes.
Alfresco.
So, welcome. And you just got any quick shout outs you want to give to those back home?
Don't worry, it's delayed. It's about
Ruth,
yes. I'll shout out to my sister Faye, who lives in the USA, and hopefully she saw some of the quartet competition because now it's very late at night. Yeah.
Hello, I just want to say hi to all my family and friends, and my daughter Tammy and Mitchell and Phil and my auntie June. They're all watching, hopefully. Have a good day.
Hi. I just want to say that it's been great singing in the Isaac Theatre Royal. It's a fabulous venue, fabulous to sing in, and as a person from Christchurch, I'm really proud of it. It's great to be able to sing here.
We did message to the webcasters that all of you are familiar faces to us in the quartet scene, and how lovely we're finding that quartets are forming in different formations, and it's so neat to see that happen year after year. That different people are getting opportunities to sing with different people, and it's fantastic.
So thanks for coming to visit us. I think we're going to have to wrap up pretty soon, but it was awesome.
Thank you. Oh no, before
Did
we
it feel
do.
good? Feel good?
Just before we
Yeah,
do,
great. Just
we
quick
need to give you
chocolate.
a quick chocolate because we know you'll be hungry. I know.
All right, so thanks everyone.
Sorry, everybody. Just to correct, after your wee grumble from my announcement, the time's changed since I made my script. Star Chorus are at 6:30 and He Tangata at 8.
Sorry, so that was just a
And
wee interruption.
please hand in your voting papers to the collectors at the door on your way out.
Awesome. Right, so now we know how to vote, so that's awesome. I imagine we'll hear tomorrow what the decision was.
Not sure.
But for now, we just want to thank you all. You've made
Thanks for coming.
Our time webcasting really awesome. Thanks for the comments. And we will see you tomorrow. Any last comments from you guys?
No, just thanks very much for joining us. It's really been awesome.
We
having
are
you
looking
here.
forward to being on our feet again. And you'll get to watch our mugs again tomorrow.
Hope that's not too offensive. Okay.
All right, mā te wā.
Signing off. Kia ora.
Bye, everybody.